baby.
It's like, yes, bitch. Give us nothing. Yes.
So how do I get on to you?
You just go to my videos. Hi, everybody. It's Andrea Mandavi, and I'm back for another one of my Andrea Mandavi lives. I hope you guys can be entertained.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, y'all know we gotta wait.
Hi, everyone. Oh, wow.
Oh, see, look. You can see we can play back. I'm a lot earlier than 10:30, so y'all can get that. Y'all can get to that tea, bitch.
Hell
Cause
yeah.
I'm always at least 10:30, 11 when it comes to this shit, girls.
Get y'all drink. Get y'all drink.
Okay,
Get y'all drink. Get y'all shit together.
It's together.
You know we're gonna talk about some
I'm the
shit.
lazy one. Sorry, guys. Hi.
This is my best friend, Vicky.
I'm here for the tea. Hi, everyone.
What's your name?
Victoria Romanova.
I need to scoot up. I'm dramatic.
Yes, there we go. Scoot to the light. Don't do the light.
Come to the light, Carolyn.
I'm gonna go mute for a minute, y'all, so I can go ahead and send out this here link.
Okay, so we gotta send everything out, get everything set up.
This is fire.
It is. I don't know if y'all remember her, but she was actually in one of my older videos. I think it was back in I don't know. Remember we was at Metro. It was the night after Metro or something. We went out to breakfast. Charlie had his man. And then we went to the car to smoke.
Yes.
Well, everybody was outside of Cracker Barrel.
Yes. Oh,
we did that live.
Oh my gosh, we did. We was in the car.
Yeah, it was in the car.
No,
We
it
did a
was
video.
in Cracker Barrel. We went to KFC. Remember, we got those hot and spicy tenders.
Was it KFC
It
or the Cracker
was, because we
Barrel?
went to KFC because Cracker Barrel was right next to it. Or it was Waffle House across the street.
I just remember we was waiting on Charlie or something. That's what I remember. It was in the car doing because we smoked while they was waiting in line.
Oh, that was great.
Such a great time,
It
y'all.
was amazing.
Such a great time.
But I'm here now. So.
Oh, I see there's 4 people in the room.
What's up, everyone?
Hi.
Hi.
Can we get 4 likes up in the room? Come on in the room. Okay, y'all like this shirt? Because it's not giving what I thought it was giving on.
It's giving me everything.
I'm going to give y'all a little more titty though. I'll tell y'all that.
The screens are amazing. I didn't know it was dueling.
What screen?
Those
Oh,
dueling.
yes.
It's
Isn't that
amazing.
nice? Cute little setup.
Okay, so what are we sipping on today, y'all? What are we sipping on?
Today we have Jim Beam Honey and OJ with a little ice.
Okay.
Over ice.
Not as cute as I thought it would be, but it's something.
But it's definitely tasty.
It's
definitely
You wanted
tasty.
it. Bitch, I was trying to use the other thing.
It's amazing.
Oh, that chocolate shit?
Yeah, but it was frozen.
Oh, damn.
I know, right?
Oh.
It always sucks.
Yeah.
But y'all, we're going to give it about 10 minutes for people to come on in the room. And then that's when we're going to start our topics. So, how have you been, Vicky?
I've been really good. I took a nice little vacation to life and gave it right back. So,
As you should.
I'm here. Just pulled up on Bang.
She really did. She really just kind of pulled up on me like out of nowhere. And I'm here for it because I ain't seen this bitch in a grip. And this bitch finally got her a whip. Okay.
Bessie.
That's my bestie in a testy.
What can I say? When I'm quiet, I'm quiet.
Okay, make it move silently. And then, bitch, you just popping out with what you need.
Move in silence. Silence.
I'm not gonna play with you.
I'm here for it.
Make sure you send it to her ass, too.
It's so amazing.
It is. It's a lot, y'all. But, y'all, I ain't really been doing shit. I
I'm
had the day
surprised
off.
video.
It's been love. I've been able to relax. I'm doing me a little laundry. Was able to do my makeup, do a little face. A little shopping.
Slight. Is that what we do these days?
Hung out with my bestie.
And the testy with the best soda. She's amazing.
Okay, y'all. I've known this bitch since fucking preschool. Bitch would be transitioned together and everything.
I could never
but girl.
say anything to her that I could never even comprehend.
Exactly. And honestly, I didn't like this bitch when I first met her.
Hated her.
But we're going to talk about that in queer friendships. We're going to talk about queer friendships.
Yes,
and how all this was able to manifest and everything like that.
And grow to realness. You have to have longevity for realness. It's required. I just can't. It is what it is. You learn a person differently year by year.
Most definitely.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
How many people we got on here?
Girl, you and some me. You
Me.
and me. Moving at the speed of light into eternity. Tonight is the night. That's how I remember the song, y'all.
Basically.
Forever, ever, 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 ever.
Why did I do the face? It was great.
Kaylee, got any word for the people, baby? That's like the podcast. Tell them what you've been up to.
Really, I've been just working day in and day out every single day because my little sister's birthday Imani, shout out to her. Her birthday coming up in April 10th. So we're going to Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta, baby. So we're going to go down there. So I've been working so I can save some money. Because I still ain't got my 1400. I don't know if anybody out there is still in the struggle like me, but a bitch still ain't got their 1400.
You might get it when I get mine. So when I go back, I'm look.
Yeah.
I'm a look.
I ain't got it yet, so that's.
Because I mean, it's both our last names, so I figured we should both get it at the same time.
At the same fucking time.
At the same damn time. Katora, it's the shirt for me for your baby dad. Okay.
Thanks, love.
Hi,
Thank you.
Katora.
I poured
It's
it
my
out the
girl
closet.
Vicky.
Hi, honey. It's nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm just trying to process my life too. Hi.
Why? I see there's 6 people in the chat. Why don't y'all say hello?
Hello.
Can I get a hello from y'all? A little hi. How y'all doing?
Okay, y'all know I don't like the quiet chat room.
Okay, hey, I can't wait to see you tonight. Same bitch. Oh, she's talking. I think she's talking about you.
Oh, me? Oh my
Or
God.
y'all, I don't know.
Excited. It's
you
going to be a
talking to,
wonderful night. I'm really excited to meet everyone. And it's been too long since I've been like away from my sister. So I'm really glad to be back with her and popping out for the one time. I do have to work tomorrow, but I'm just risking it all. Just
Okay.
can't be worried. It's going to be a good night. So I'm excited.
You just, baby, sometimes you just get a risk to have you something like, girl,
You only get
the
a
world's
few.
gone crazy. We in a whole Pandora's box.
I need
Sometimes
that.
you just need it. Sometimes you just need to pull up on your friends.
Sometimes you need to call in, you know.
Basically.
That's definitely true. Sometimes you
Fake
gotta
an
ask me to
injury.
call
Fake a
in.
COVID. Do what you must do.
Hey, Monty Poo Poo.
What up, Monty?
Hi, Fam Bam. She's
Your birthday
amazing.
coming up. We was just talking about your
Birthday
ass.
queen on deck, basically.
Okay, we getting drunk. We getting lit in
Getting
the
lit to the
titty.
titty.
Hey.
The dramatics. I can't be weird. I can't. Wait, is that?
But y'all, tonight we got some cute little topics. We're gonna talk about
Is
these
that
cheating ass niggas. We're gonna talk about splitting this motherfucker, these bills and these rent and shit all day, yeah. Then we're gonna talk about queer friendships and the power that it possesses.
All weekend, Imani. Period. All weekend.
3
I'm
days,
mad we're not
Saturday,
going to
Sunday.
Vegas.
What
I
you
was
talking
so
about?
ready for Vegas, y'all.
It's okay.
But the plane
Next year,
tickets
Vegas?
went up.
Basically. Maybe
yeah.
Vegas 20. Maybe Gemini Vegas?
No, it's gonna be way too hot.
Why?
I'm not thinking and walking down the street
Okay.
in Vegas in the heat.
Now, Imani,
Right.
I do want to go to NOLA though. Sorry, Imani. What?
Really?
what are you doing for your
Is
hair
that-
for your birthday?
Oh my God.
Can you give me some braids or like a nice long pony?
Or a faux hawk.
Give me something. Give me a
Faux
look.
hawk.
Give me a look.
She's gonna give some. I think she wanted to get some braids.
So
Okay, because
sorry.
lately she's been giving me Wanda Sykes. And I mean, it's cute. It's cute for the older,
Stop coming
for
for
the
my
older
sister
girls.
before she cut her off.
She's cute. I just said Wanda Sykes ain't ugly. Wanda Sykes is cute. I love me some Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes
This
is
don't
pretty,
got
but
married
I'm
white
down.
women.
No, we're not gonna do that.
I can't.
No white women.
No white women.
Okay.
No
Even though
problem.
we've all here been with, we've all had interracial relations.
Same.
She's currently in an interracial relation.
I am.
Shit.
A relationship,
Yeah,
bitch.
it's serious, guys. 10 months. I didn't even know it happened that quickly.
10.
10.
10.
Damn, that ain't quick.
Sorry.
All right, bitch. I never had last nothing but 10.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere, so I'm not going anywhere.
I don't appreciate either of y'all because y'all always end up in situations and relationships longer than I ever had in my life. What the fuck am I, fucking chopped liver? I hate y'all hoes.
We discussed standards.
Because she stayed with a nigga and he stayed with a nigga. So
And here's my whole thing.
the only thing I
Honestly,
stay
at this
with
point,
is loneliness
Oh,
in the bottom.
You got me.
you've got
I
something.
got Egypt.
Okay.
I got my dog in
Sorry,
Egypt.
y'all.
She got something.
But you know what,
She
these
ain't
hoes-
got nobody.
Go ahead, mine only lasted 1 month. Girl, but I mean, at least he
It's
like
okay,
flew you
sis.
out, bought you shit. Like, your nigga was having you live it up,
Until he
bitch.
showed his ass.
Until he showed that ass, that
Showed that
stanky ass.
When a man shows you A, that's B. Believe A, because B is what he wants you to believe. But A
Stanky ass
is
is
who
what
he
she
really
said.
is. Take your month and run, sis.
And Imani stays with a nigga. Not a nigga. Ooh, Imani stayed with a girl too.
It is what it is. I mean,
Imani, you really do stay with somebody.
That wasn't her.
She said, "Girl, if you ain't an AKA, it's not for you. It's not for me."
It's
That's what I heard.
baby.
That's what
I
I
need to
heard.
find the off.
Imani, I apologize. I don't know why she coming for you on this live. You ain't even here.
I'm not. I love her.
It's because she.
Oh, by the way, y'all also need to tune into our Sipping with Siblings podcast.
Yes, we should have.
We have episode 5 out.
I'm meaning to. I really need to watch.
Check us out. Like, when you're
Maybe
just doing
that's
something.
why.
I'll do it when I'm doing charting.
Okay, you're doing, yeah, do try to just like play
Just
us and like
listen
let's
to
start
Yeah,
conversations.
that'd be great.
Yeah, check us out. Sipping with Siblings, episode 5 is out.
Yeah.
It is what's it called?
Thanks, babe.
We talk about the Grammy Awards, and we also talk about
Simple facts. Oh, stop.
Grammy Awards.
Why
We
am I
talked
so
about
close
the
to
Grammy
camera
Awards. We
every
talked about
time?
Kurt Franklin. We talked about
I didn't.
shit. I don't know. We did that like last week.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
So y'all need to get it and
Blue
check
get
it out.
something?
Huh?
Did Blue get anything this year?
Blue got a Grammy.
Blake got Blau.
Okay.
Blue got a Grammy. Blau got a Grammy.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. I got 8 people. Look, I have 8 people in this chat.
And then
And have
somebody
heard from
talking.
no
But
one.
nobody's talking, but there's also not 8 likes.
There's my whole thing too.
There's not
I'm
8
here
likes.
on the screen this time.
Mhm.
I don't know about them, but I'm on the screen.
It's
this
not
time.
8 likes.
That tells me I don't have
You
it.
seen it, but you didn't like it.
Oh, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't
bitch.
get it
Is it
either.
because you
understand.
can't afford me?
All right, y'all. We got 8 people in this live, so we're gonna go ahead and start the conversation. And we'll sit, cause like I said, I only give motherfuckers 10 minutes. If they can't make it, they can't make it. If they tune in, baby, y'all can go back and watch the video after it's aired, because it always ends up on my channel in the first place.
She told me to text her.
Who?
Kyra
Kyra who?
Banks. I don't know.
Kyra.
You know
Make sure
Kyra.
Kelly,
I told her
Is it
already.
Kyra?
Oh, you did?
She's
Yeah.
fired.
All right, girls, so we're gonna talk about it.
She probably on here.
Probably.
No, she not,
She'll
because it would say
eat me
Sydney
up.
White.
Oh, ain't that? I have no
She just
time.
ain't responded.
Since
You know
those
she on
other
the call.
names. Do you know mine on here? It's Queen Culture.
No, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, this is good.
This
Oh,
is
now it's
something.
good.
I
Now
know
it's
how
good.
she said.
Just
What did I
mix
say?
it up.
Y'all ready? Cause I'm gonna start the
I'm
conversation.
ready. Let's do
I'm
it.
looking for the
Shit, I'm
item.
ready.
Wait,
I just
look
keep
for the
like
item
this
because I
fucking
lost it.
here.
It's somewhere around us.
She lost the item.
Continue. I'm so sorry.
All right, so look, I'm gonna give y'all the topic of the conversation. So first, we're gonna talk about these cheating ass niggas, and what I mean. So first, we're gonna talk about Derek Jackson. Has everybody heard about the Derek Jackson story?
Something to
Enlighten
some
me.
extent,
I mean, you
yeah.
told me earlier, but
What is it all about?
give me a.
All right, so Derek Jackson is this he's a YouTuber, and he's made his fame off of, basically pandering to women. And, you need to be like this to be in a relationship. And, don't date this type of guy. These are the signs you need to look out for. And don't ever put all this. And basically, pandering to women instead of how, like a lot of men get famous off of bashing women. He actually panders to them and tells them what they should do and how to avoid these niggas and the standards they should have for these men. He bashes the non-shit ass niggas.
Okay.
Oh,
And so he was this nigga bashing these other men for cheating
Mm-hmm.
when he ended up with 2 mistresses that had came out. And mind you, he's never actually showed his wife on his YouTube channel.
What?
Okay.
The first time that we've seen his wife is when he ended up getting caught up and all his tea got put out. And so he put her in a video. You know how motherfuckers do for their press.
Mm-hmm.
So now here, she's standing by him because she stood by him.
Mm-hmm.
She spoke out.
Okay.
And I want to know what y'all think about the situation as far as, men who are out here preaching one thing, yet practicing another. And also, his wife has been getting a lot of flack from the community. Because she came on there in a bonnet and a sweatshirt. And it's like, well, bitch, no wonder. Because I've seen a lot of people say, well, this is why he's cheating. You got too comfortable in your place in a relationship. And that's why he's cheating. Because the girls he's cheating with is bad as fuck.
Yes.
They're posting shit like that. But, that's what they're saying.
I mean, they're posts. Then again,
So they're
who's
posts.
thinking
And the
of
girls
doing
they cheat
that?
were like, they had this Instagram baddie aesthetic.
Well, that's great.
So what do y'all
here
think
for
about
it
that?
all. I feel like there's something to be said about the women that have extra incentive in a relationship that's promoted. 1, the publicity. 2, the revenue. And 3, the publicity. When you're in this business, you're trying to get the most you can for any given reason. Why not attack at any given moment? But on the other hand, also, people are freaks in relationships. Sometimes you have to
Very
consider
true.
that. And 3, but the fact that she came out with the bonnet and the sweatshirt and is being criticized, I don't understand what women you are. Because bonnet and sweatshirt won the game.
Girl, yeah, the bonnet and the sweater won the game.
It's everything. With some sweatpants, maybe you can fit, but at this
Exactly.
point, you have to catch your breath.
I'm never one for a bonnet in public.
There's that.
I'm-
Drive through
He
only.
really does.
I'm not one for a
Drive
bonnet
through
in
only.
public. For you do it, I don't judge you, but I'm not one to see one in public. With
But
a
she was on
bonnet.
in her home with the video.
Okay, well, she was at her house. So,
Different.
period.
You up in my space.
But it depends on. I mean, how long they've been together? What do they have locked
They've
down?
been married
like
for at least
children?
8 years.
Okay,
I think they
children?
have children.
Okay,
That's intense.
he's the breadwinner.
Yeah.
I suppose. I don't know what she does.
I mean, I don't say take the. I guess you call it like not physical, emotional abuse. Take the emotional abuse.
Into consideration.
But not say take it. I'm not saying
I
take
understand
it.
that.
But
Yeah.
I don't know what she got to lose. Like, did she sign a prenup? Like, if she divorce him and leave his ass, what's gonna happen to her? Like,
No, because see, listen, she's a Christian woman. So when she did her rebuttal, she was very much, well, as a Christian wife, I'm going to stay by my man. He's already repented. He's already shown me that he's changed his ways and things like this. And we're just now coming to her out in public about kind of like the Beyonce deal. Like, they might have already resolved it,
or the Will and
but it
Jada,
just now
the
came
Will
out.
and Jada deal.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But
if they've already resolved it and talked about it in their own relationship and their own shit, then it's nobody's business. Like, they're resolving it on their own terms. If they're going to therapy, let them go to therapy.
Right.
If they talk to a pastor, let them talk to a pastor. Like, they're resolving it. It's nobody else's business. So
Right. It's a relationship.
why is
issue.
y'all mad that she's, standing by him and taking him back or whatever you want to say? It's their business. Like,
right,
if that's what she feels make her comfortable and make her feel like that's what she need to take her man back, that's their relationship. Who are we to tell them, like, bitch, that's not how you run a relationship. But you got all the single bitches and hoes out here telling her that's not how you run a relationship. But she got the ring.
Right.
But at what cost is that ring cost? Because clearly he's
And
cheating on you.
I
mean,
yeah,
he is, but then
and for years.
Yeah.
Look, because Tasha K brought out. She said because he's always usually in like his car making videos, and in the background of the video, the girl was on the live. She was saying, "Hey, you see in the back of those videos that he's on, and in the back of those videos, that's my balcony."
Oh wow.
So every time he's out there making his videos in the car, that's my house that he's at.
Right.
So, girl, one of the
point,
girls is out here spilling all this. She released the screenshots, and he's telling her like, "Hey, look. Wait till the shit blows over. Don't talk to no press. Don't talk to no this or that. Let me pull up on you so we can talk about it." So he's trying to keep his side hoes in check.
And
like,
check line.
look. Don't talk to nobody. But they're like, bitch.
There's
I know
something
because
to
he
be
sold
said.
it to them. Because like I said, he never posted that he had a wife.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody on social media thought he was single,
Okay.
and everybody he's fucking with thought he was single, and they just now found out he had a wife once all this started coming out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a relationship or an organization?
Bitch. So go ahead, read some comments, see what the girls have to say.
I can't read comments on here.
Organizations.
Yes, you can. Go
Because
to our chat.
there's
Oh,
also
my
something to be
bad.
considered about the relationship and the standard of ownership versus marriage. I think that you have to understand your position in the relationship as well as it's the position you're withholding.
Terica Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever get a clear understanding of what it means to munch? Munch?
Yes, munch means to give head to one of the trans girls.
Oh, LMFAO, there's that.
Okay.
That's what munching is.
Let's talk about the bag of munchies that aren't for sale.
Bitch! Bitch, the munch is always for sale.
Okay.
Couture
Go
said,
ahead.
regardless he wrong, when you marry, you accept everything about them, the good and the bad, period.
Acceptance versus ownership, sis. I'm here for it.
Very much so. Like, why?
I am.
Because, like I said, you're not going to be the bad bitch every single day of all of your life. When you're raising
And
so
you
much
ain't gonna be that
children,
nigga every
you're in the
night.
house, you're holding out the house down. Like, girl, no one's going to be an Instagram baddie all the time when they have to hold down children, hold down the house, pay bills, all this other shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, know the fact that the woman that you married, she's not going to be a badass bitch.
But she's who you chose. Understand your choices make decisions.
Like, if you wanted a bad bitch, Instagram baddie, that's who you should have chose to marry. But you chose the regular girl to hold you down, yet you cheat with these motherfuckers.
Because the Instagram baddies are not holding nobody down. They're there for the dick and the money and the flyouts and whatever
All
else you
the
give
things.
them and
See,
their
I
friends,
think
and
it's a
that's
whole
it.
bag.
Like, they're there
That's
for a
a
whole
bag
hustle.
of
To
it.
them, you are a
There you
hustle.
go.
To them, you're just a
A
fuck.
bag.
But then you got a whole
Yeah,
wife
that's
holding the house down and the crib down for you. Like,
The position. Know your position in the marriage, not the
knowing you
person.
got a problem, because it might sound like you got a sex addiction. or
There's
something
that.
like
If you
Like,
have that, monetize
get
it or
some
delete
help.
it. There's
you know,
a
talk
difference.
to somebody and get you some help.
2021 about monetization or deleting. I have no time for anything in between. Or it's one word, single phrase. No comments after.
Okay.
Nothing left.
Because, see, look, motherfuckers shouldn't, like... My thing is why... Because I seen... one more thing. Because I definitely see another thing about this whole situation. I've seen a lot of memes about the motherfuckers that are like, oh, 1 down, 2 to go. And, like, they're in these posts, and basically they have kind of like the good guys in this collage. And they have 1 X'd out, and the rest of them, so it was him. Because, of course, he's always preaching about, you know, faithfulness and Christianity and, you know, being the type of woman you are for the man.
Psalms
Being the type of man.
38:16.
Shit like that. And the next person was Papoose. You know, he's a good man to Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Then he's always promoting black love. And the next one was Russell Wilson.
Okay.
So what is, because these are the black men
What's
that
that?
are coming up with these posts talking about, what, 1 down, 2 to go. Y'all ready? Did it, like shit like that. Saying
Ridiculous.
basically promoting cheating.
What is
From the,
it?
like, why are y'all waiting on motherfuckers to fuck up as these men who are supposed to be promoting black love and shit like this? Like, why are y'all so gung-ho to seeing Black
women
women
get they
suffer.
treated right. Like,
But do
why
we even
is
have
it?
an identification of what black love is anymore? I feel like now we have to put ourselves into question. Why aren't we being considered in front of everyone else before we come to the race color? In general. Ladies and gentlemen. For the
Girl,
word.
because I'm here for black love, though.
But
I'm always here for black love.
is a
All
representation.
love is love.
And
but-
it's beyond traditional now because I feel like black love has established its own placement in the world today. It needs to be presented
definitely
correctly.
has.
It does. It just deserves that. Not only deserves it, owns it.
Yeah, I don't like the whole praying, the miserable people praying on the,
It's not
the happy
cute.
black
Very
man.
much
Just like,
miserable.
y'all miserable
You're
as hell
miserable
to like
because you
make a
have
game out of this nigga's
relationships.
cheating Nick. Like, nigga, just because you're unhappy and you don't have a good wife or a good husband at home taking care of you, like, don't come for my marriage.
Just because you're
Hey,
not
Kingdom
bigger
of a
than the rest.
Queen.
Hey, Kingdom of a Queen.
Hey, girl.
You got your drink, girl?
You know you
You
been came with
mad.
your drink.
Ooh, I didn't post it on Facebook.
I didn't post anything, guys.
You
I'm-
didn't. You didn't try to get nobody.
Let's talk about how I'm not social media. I'm doing the best I can, guys.
So, Kingdom of Queen, we're talking about Derek Jackson right now. So, I want to know what are y'all's opinions on this whole Derek Jackson beef? Like, how do you feel like how this been? Because another thing of this situation is the fact that the wife is getting a lot of the flack from this. Because once she was posted, motherfuckers are making justifications on why he cheated on her. They were making memes about her, talking about her because of how regular she looks and shit like that. And yet, he's gaining clout from this situation. He's gained at least 200,000 followers since cheating on his wife and then posting videos about it. So why is the man gaining clout and y'all are dogging the woman for this man's situation?
Essentially.
He's the one that cheated. Why is he not the one being held accountable? Y'all rather dog the woman out than
For her
rather than
appearance.
Then give her the right.
than holding the man accountable for cheating
For
on her.
cheating on his wife that he made a commitment to.
Beyond that, giving her the credit that is due because in the relationship you need to speak up. You don't get to have it.
And honestly, she should have got a little bit of applause for, doing and being the strong woman that she is.
without blowing
Because
up.
I wouldn't have came on fucking camera. You would have had me on
It's just
camera.
lies. No,
The first time you
no.
had me on camera would not have been the first time because you cheated on me.
And then she held her like composure. Like she wasn't that angry black woman going off like y'all
Resolute.
wanted to see. That's what y'all
Resolute.
wanted to see.
You were hurt that we had a
But
perception
she,
that makes sense.
contained her composure, so
Oh,
y'all
yes,
got
ma'am.
mad. King McQueen, my spidey senses went off that you were live. The Derek J situation is wild.
Yeah.
It definitely is. And by the way, who else that don't know,
Derek J and Derek Tyler. Is that the preacher?
Women
There's a
mostly
preacher
are
that I have
dragged,
on my Insta- on my
dragging
Facebook
her.
that's not on TV.
Established
Oh.
Wealth TV said women mostly are dragging her. It's mostly the women that's dragging her.
I've seen women dragging her, and I've also seen men making memes about her.
Right.
About, this is why, because I feel like somebody posted, let me see what they said. They had said something to the effect of, see, look, this is why the nigga cheated on her. I'm not saying it's right, but if you're going to cheat on somebody, at least make sure that, you have your stuff together. Women let themselves go when they're in relationships. They want to let themselves go once they get married and they actually get the man. You got to keep yourself up. Look at the girls that he's cheated with. Why aren't you holding yourself to the standard of trying to keep your man happy?
But see,
Because you
I
get so
hate
comfortable
when
in a
women say that.
relationship.
I hate when women say that. Look at the woman he's cheating with. You don't know why he's cheating with that woman. That woman could be complete opposite direction of what his brain is thinking, and maybe it's just his dick. I think, ladies, we need to understand the differences in cheating and what the purpose is. Not that I'm justifying it in any way, but I'm needing you all to understand so you're not repeating the cycle. Cheating is not cheating in the mindset that we automatically assume because that's what we hear visually, mentally, and the music, regardless. You, in reality, live in the world. You go to a job. Your man goes to a job. He sees a pussy that's popping at his job. You see
You
some
do.
dick that is popping at yours. Ladies,
Always.
you have a choice. Men, you have a choice. A choice is made, a decision is made that has something to do with your relationship.
And just like there was a choice that was made to get married. You didn't have to ask that woman to marry you if you knew you were going to cheat because you chose to cheat. You don't accidentally cheat. You go through the messages. You pull up at the house. You do the do. You set the tone for what's going to happen. So you intentionally cheated.
You
And
orchestrate.
you're out here preaching all this other shit about how women should leave. Because the shit that he's preaching is, women, why would you ever stay in a relationship with a cheating man? Yet, if your woman took the same advice that you're dishing out to these other women, you'd be one sad motherfucker.
Sad ass, lonely ass.
Very
motherfucker.
sad. You look like Mister from The Color Purple.
Oh, girl, he
Jeanette-
fine as hell, though.
Hey, Janelle.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She said, let's
Janelle.
get back on the subject of munching. I
Go-
need to hear more.
LMFAO. Why
We'll
are
get
you
back
talking
to
We'll
that.
get back to
We'll
munching
get
at
back
some
to
point, girl.
King McQueen said I
That's
would
so
have
funny.
I would have let him handle
Here
that
for
mess
the
on his
tea.
own.
Most definitely, Kingdom of he would have had to handle whatever he had to handle.
Absolutely.
He wouldn't have had to. He wouldn't have had me at the forefront. You're not gonna bring me to be your catalyst to help you out, baby. No, no.
This was your day. This is your grave. I want you to.
Okay,
lay in
this
that.
is your bed. You lay in that shit. because you don't want to bring me out there when you were preaching about all this happy-dovey black love shit. You don't want to bring me out then, yet you want to bring me out to show that, I'm standing by you.
How you
Right.
want to bring me out with a scandal?
Now the
popping up?
eulogy is ready.
do?
You want 2 people?
I don't
No,
know.
I just everybody. has
King
to.
McQueen
I
also
see somebody
said,
throw some
It
gum.
was
Like,
extra. I was thinking
Shush.
of us.
Some individuals are really showing what they hold as a priority. Looks, because he looked good, they blaming her. Classic monogamy. No, misogyny. Sorry,
very much so they want to blame the women for men's actions, just like Kanye and Kim. There's like, oh, he's not mentally well. They're getting divorced. Oh, well, what did Kim do? Kim must have been doing this. Kim must have been doing that. Oh, he's saying all this extra shit. Where's his wife at to control him? They want to blame the woman every time a man fucks up. That is
That's
misogyny.
a grown ass motherfucking man. She
cannot
shouldn't have to be
raise
there
a
to
man.
tell him to take his meds and don't tweet and
And
don't
handle
do
your
this and
business.
don't. That's not her
Right.
job. Her job is raising the
Okay.
children. He's not a child. He's a grown ass man. Get your
Grown
shit
ass
together.
If you need to
And
make
you've been
decisions.
doing this shit and going crazy and doing
Right.
wild shit for the longest.
I mean,
And I
before
know you like
her.
this.
Before,
Kim.
way before
That's my
her.
baby.
Like,
But, you know, I love me some Kim, but Kim been fucking up these last couple years, Kim. I'm gonna need you to work it out, sis.
you think she been fucking up?
I think she has.
She looks better than ever though.
She looks amazing.
She
Baby,
looks
you
amazing
look
as a
incredible.
mother.
Body
She's
on,
amazing as
sleek,
she
nasty.
looks great. Motherhood looks good on her.
Motherhood
does.
is beautiful on you. Just stick with it. Don't venture too far out into your own avenues. Your kids are your new avenues. Work on
Period.
that.
Raise them and train them. And
I
do
hate to
something.
be this bitch, but Beyonce, she did it. She not only made the check for the kids, but she's giving kids individualism. I have no time.
Her child has a Grammy. Quit.
There's that baby girl, not by
Her
Harry.
child, they child will never
Black.
want for anything. They child.
Black.
Thank you. Oh, and also pause. Just even no shade to the queen
None.
bee, but
Mother.
I'm saying, because a lot of people have been putting out there, because they've been talking about, girls talking about, you look like this, you look like that. Bitch, Beyonce looks the way she looks, and still got children away. So it doesn't matter what the woman looks like. You could be in a body, or you could
Period.
be Beyonce,
and
you still get cheated on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's not a look. It's because y'all always want to put it on a woman. It's the woman's fault. Yet the woman can have all
She
the
was
qualities,
performing
but
for
the
you
man's
bitches.
gonna cheat. A man's gonna cheat.
She was
There's
performing.
nothing you can do at home to hold him down. If that's what he wants to do is cheat.
For the
Yeah.
Because who
people.
would want you on Beyonce?
Who could?
I wouldn't.
There's only one man on this earth able to. And
And
he had
she
to make
took
an
his ass
album.
back.
2 albums.
And she took it. Period.
Had to
She
make
took
2
it as
albums
bad.
and
Okay.
a tour. She
And
said,
she
"You
was
won't
telling
take
her,
this check."
ladies, if your man at home. She
when
said,
I got up,
girl,
I was
that, I was telling y'all that. That didn't apply to me. Because I'm going back home to mine. I don't know what to tell you, but look, if y'all
I'm
man at
going
home,
She was faithful.
that
I
we know
think she
of.
was faithful.
I
believe
think she
she
was.
was.
Allegedly, but I do.
But
Like
her
she
man-
ain't
Come on,
scandal.
allegedly. Come on, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Come through, allegedly.
Hi, ladies.
Beyonce, love you. Allegedly.
Derek Hayes
Hey.
said, "Hey, ladies, he talking to y'all."
Hi,
Hi,
Derek.
baby. It's so nice to see you. Hear
Very
from
nice
you.
to see you. Also, BTW, y'all need to
I
go
guess
back
I
and watch
hear.
the video of me and
Where we
Vicky.
going, sis?
I
Stop.
guess I
Me and Vicky, this is my best friend, by the way.
I love
Y'all
you.
need to go back and watch the video of us from like
It was
18.
forever ago in the car.
2017, 2018. We had a video together.
Oh my
And
gosh,
it's back
so
on my
cute.
channel, so watch it. And I love us together.
King
We
was
really
like,
do make
I'm
great
waiting
videos,
at
and
the
now
door
that
for
I'm really
Beyonce to
available,
leave
we'll have to
Jay-Z.
schedule these.
I am too. He's ugly as fuck, and it's time for her to go.
Who was it? I bet you.
She
might
said,
know.
I'm waiting at the door for Beyonce to leave Jay-Z.
Who, me? Stop. I can't. Jay-Z.
King McQueen said that.
Oh, stop,
Catch up,
sis,
honey.
because
Keep
I'm
up,
here.
keep
I
up,
need you
keep
to
up.
not. Let's not.
I
She's
need, you,
drunk
to,
as
I
hell,
need you to
probably.
get this earring in. You've been working on it since the live
Let it go.
started.
I said,
This bitch ain't put it.
This is actually the other ear.
What she
This
said?
ear was
she
put
said, I'm
in.
a watch.
Somebody
So
could
why?
actually come over here and help me put it in, but nobody wants to be helpful. But it's fine because everyone's
yeah.
watching me on the
I mean,
video.
is there a
miss.
hole there?
I got the
confused.
hole now. Let's not discuss
She
it
usually can
anymore.
always fit something in the hole.
Whoa. Usually it's not an expectation. It's an assignment.
Hey!
I see 11 people, but only 4
I see
likes.
11, but only 4 likes. Can we get the likes
Please
up
like
in
the
here?
picture or like the
I
video,
need y'all to be
please.
engaged. I need y'all to click that like
How are
button,
we
baby.
going to get this money?
Derek said hi.
Hey, how y'all
Derek.
doing? I said hi to Derek. I said, how are you doing, Derek? Derek
Derek.
Handy.
Whoa. I wasn't ready.
I used to. You remember the Handies back in
Oh, Nick Candy and that?
Yeah, that's not him though. But I was just saying that
I mean,
reminded me
that's
of the
like him.
name. But yes, y'all, like, I just wish
No,
more
it must be
motherfucking men would be held accountable instead of the women. Why subjugate women to certain things when you're not gonna subjugate the men who are actually doing the crime
so retarded
and
now.
fucking up? Like, girl,
Look.
doesn't make no sense. And I'm glad he's getting his ass handed to him as far as like being online, but I don't like how he's still getting a better following. I think it's only because the fact that he looks good. Because if he didn't look good, motherfuckers would be like, nigga, fuck you. We're gonna unsubscribe from your bullshit. But then again, niggas cheat all day, every day.
It's really true.
That's true. We're talking about the Derek. What's it, Johnson Thompson?
Derek Jackson. That guy from YouTube that be fucking all. Yeah.
I'm so
Girl.
depressed.
Also, since we're talking about wait, I want to know if y'all have any more opinions about the Derek Jackson thing before I move on to the next cheating ass nigga.
Damn.
This too.
Oh.
The go off is real. Hey, oh fuck my leg.
All
I'm
right,
so
now.
sorry. Oh my god, I'm so
I
sorry.
need you to sit
What are
still,
you doing,
sweetie.
baby?
I need you to sit still, sweetie.
You guys, this is my first video, so I'm just like so
This is
unprepared.
hers. This is
It's
her
our
first
first
live.
live.
This is my first life here. My last life I was in was hanging from the ceiling, so I didn't have to worry about things. But this is intense. It's not that it's different. It's the
Side note, I look the fuck good tonight.
baby mama looks amazing. I look
I
amazing.
like his shirt.
Kay
His shirt
looks
is my-
beautifully handsome.
And my baby is
gorgeous.
gorgeous as fuck.
I love you guys so much. I miss you guys.
26
I have
years
to
of cunt.
That
nigga.
shit is
just straight
one
cut for no
Where's
reason.
it?
That hair is sick.
Kitchen.
See, it's like deep.
Yes,
It looks really
The
good.
laundry.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so since y'all have no more, do y'all have any more things about like any
No,
rappers of
fuck
Derek
him.
Jackson?
I'm done with Derek and his old.
Have you seen him though?
I'm
What
looking
he looks
for that.
like?
No.
That's what it was. I remember.
Let me look
They,
him up.
they Lord's Testament, bitch. Don't you know shade? If Derek Jackson hit me up,
The
I'd
bow
be
would
there
break.
with an open mouth and open legs
The
and
bow would
open
break.
everything, baby. 'Cause
Baby.
the way Derek Jackson is set up, girl, and it's J8.
Okay.
That's him and the wife.
The accuracy for me.
Ain't that nigga fine as hell? Oh,
Help assist.
show her, show her.
Damn.
This is too much.
That's him and that's his wife.
But see, she was with the bonnet girl.
Lord Jesus, ruthless. Tyler Perry.
But she look okay.
Tyler Perry gonna make this into a movie, y'all.
She look wholesome
Sorry,
as hell. She looks like a down ass bitch. Like she look like she holding down.
She
some
don't
shit.
play no games because she handles
my
everything.
God.
She's gorgeous.
He's fine. He looks like that black nigga in the Tyler Perry plays. The one who played the
With the
preacher
dress.
in Medea's Diary of My Black Woman.
Oh.
And he also played, and you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my gosh, yes, the
You
guy.
don't believe.
Terrell.
Yes!
He
That's
looks
what I
like
look like him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, the guy that sang with Tamala.
Yes,
with Brenda.
you,
She
you
was
know
on
the
that.
Father, can you
Aw.
hear me?
Yes.
Look.
We need
Oh my God, I've been following you for 7 years.
Who?
Queen of McQueen.
7 years in the YouTube game. You're 3 years to the vet status. Oh my God! Oh, thank you,
She's
get my queen.
amazing. She's
I never
gorgeous.
knew you
She's
followed me
amazing.
for that fucking long. That's
I'm gonna be
crazy.
petty. She's sickening. I really have no time for the bullshit.
Jeanette, you and this munch, you are really stuck on this.
Sissy,
She
what's
said,
going
I
on?
bet
Do
this
you
is
have a
some
check?
munch.
Nope, because she's asked twice. Do you have a check?
3. This is 3
Third?
times.
Oh, do you have a minimal deposit? Where deposit the
She's here
check?
for the munch, baby.
You are here for the munch.
She's
I'm
here
here
for
for
the
the money.
The
Munch
Munching.
comes
Give
with
her
money.
just a quick explanation. What's munching?
It's a check, 7 me.
What's munching?
I told you munching is when the guys give girls head. That is what munching is. Niggas,
I'm glad
They-
I
they
can do it for
munch.
the cam.
and if Derek Jackson wanted to munch, baby, he can munch, crunch, and bunch.
He's buying the entire rack of munchies before he returns.
Period. Next cheating nigga.
Okay, so
This apparatus is gone. I don't know where it is.
So for these next cheat nigga, I want to talk about my girl, Saweetie, and her fine ass nigga Quavo.
They just broke up.
They literally just broke up because
I can't
he
believe
had
that.
cheated on her. And with everything going on, she had tweeted about some stuff because she had went on an interview. And so he had cheated on her. She had said that, you know, I'm only going to put up with so much, blah, blah, blah. Once men start bringing other women into the relationships and like that, then, you know, the intimacy, the love and all that shit has drained out. I left the relationship emotionally years ago and shit like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't say for this and this and that. And then he ended up cheating on her. And so after this whole deal of him cheating on her, he had ended up responding to her, wow, you know, I don't like putting my business out there, but I will go ahead and tell my side, blah, 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 blah. I didn't think this is the girl that you were. I thought you were a lot different than this. And,
The intimacy is
you
gone.
know, shit like that. And then she responded with, take care.
So who cheated on who?
Quavo cheated on Saweetie. Sweetie talked about it because it was brought up in a whole bunch of interviews and people had said it. Basically because they found out, because motherfuckers like to look at people on Instagram and who they're following. They found out that Quavo and Saweetie weren't following each other anymore. And that's when everything started circulating. And so she finally brought it to the attention of Twitter and said, hey, look, we're no longer together. There was some infidelity on his part. We're no longer doing that. I don't put up with that. And so he tweeted, talking about how, I don't put my business out there. I don't like us for putting our business out there. But, you're not the girl I thought you were. And she tweeted back, girl, take care.
I can see where he coming from as far as the business being put out there. Like, bitch, that's between us. Be letting between us. Like, messy as fuck. Mm-hmm. Just because you got the clout and shit, don't handle that one-on-one. Don't put my business out there. I'm not saying him cheating was okay, but you don't have to go to Twitter. Bitch, you know what kind of following and fan base you got.
Basically.
But Quavo, if y'all didn't talk about bringing another woman in the situation, if y'all didn't have this discussion about threesomes and you can go out and fuck whoever you want, basically an open relationship, then you shouldn't have done what you did. And if you talking about you didn't think she was the woman that you thought she was, and you should have broke up with her before cheating on her. Period.
In that part, that motherfucking part. But my thing is, he wants to talk about you're not the girl I thought you were, and I'm going to keep my business private and things like this. But girl, you're not keeping your business private. You're on YouTube answering couples GQ questions and doing
21 questions.
YouTube videos with GQ, and y'all answering relationship questions. Y'all posting each other on Instagram. Y'all talking about it. Y'all posting this. Y'all posting that. Y'all got all these videos and pictures and shit on red carpets and shit. So that's not keeping business to yourself. Yeah. I'm saying. He was saying that you're putting my business out there. You're putting your business out there by posting, by doing videos, by answering questions. That's putting your relationship out there. You're not sitting up there talking about I have a private relationship and I'm talking about our relationship. You're talking about your relationship.
I don't think he meant his relationship period to put it out there. He didn't care about people knowing that he was dating Saweetie. He cares that you're telling the extra business. Like, you don't need to tell everybody that what happens, the extra personal business. You don't need to tell that. They can know that we're dating and they can know that we broke up, but they don't need to know the reason. They don't need to know any of that.
Well, it's
fine for the pictures and the Grammys and whatever the fuck is going on.
That's the business, but not if you want your business private. But you would have made a private person.
No,
and you never would have put any business out there.
There's a difference between that. Like, when you're dating someone, you can go out there and say you're dating it. That's owning it. But when it comes to troubles in your relationship, you don't want that out there. That's different levels of business. Like, bitch, we can put ourselves out there in the public, but bitch, if something's going wrong, you don't need to run to Twitter so everybody knows.
But Beyonce made a whole album about it.
And she had an elevator scene about it.
Beyonce.
And at this point, she had to cop out. She had an elevator. The only thing you heard about her relationship was she had an elevator scene about it and someone was cheating. That was it. That's a queen. Not in her own right, but by display. I just have no time. Representation was made.
Not personal business, so thank you, Imani.
But you're putting your personal business, doing videos and putting each other on social media. That's personal business. You're doing lives with each other, talking and caking up all on Instagram Live. You're putting your personal business out there as a celebrity. Therefore, if you wanted your relationship private, you would have never posted your relationship to the public. You would never take your girlfriend or
how are you going to be private how are you going to have a private couple as big as you are and all these followers that you have? How are you going to have a private relationship?
With anybody.
You don't talk about your relationship. Hey, are you dating Sweetie?
Okay, but they see us out there.
Are you dating Sweetie? Yes, I am. Oh, so da-da-da-da. I don't answer questions about my relationship. Just know we're dating. Bam, but you're doing interviews with GQ, answering relationship questions. You're inviting people into the topic of your relationship. You're inviting people to get engaged with their relationship because you know it's going to bring you clout. You know it's going to give you more money. It's going to get you more views. Therefore, you invited people into the relationship.
Let's go this way. You're dating somebody. You go to your family. You're at the house with your family. This is my man. Y'all asking us questions. Where'd y'all meet? What y'all do? Blah, blah.
Drink.
What? Yeah, whatever. What y'all do? And you're telling your family about all this. Okay, but y'all at home and y'all arguing and having a fight. Something happens, bitch. Do you go to the family function and tell them that business? No, you don't need everybody in your personal business.
No, so that's
so therefore there's different levels of business that you can tell, and it stops at some point.
I'll give you exhibit A.
Bitch, as far as like the cheating and shit, yes, and King McQueen said that he's just mad that he got exposed as a cheater. But I'm just saying, even little arguments, like maybe we argument at the house, I pissed you off, you go to your friend's house and tell them, like, bitch, no. Handle that with me. There's no reason your friends should know about our business. Family either. Keep that shit personal. That's how most relationships end.
There's no reason you should have another woman in our business.
Bitch, I mean, that too. I'm not going on that part. I'm just talking about the business that's out there.
Way too many. There are two people in
Let's go to these.
Go ahead, answer Vicky.
The pot and the pan. Two people need to be in the damn. Oh my god. Yes.
But my thing is, like I said, you're inviting the world into your business.
Trouble.
Once you're doing all the social media engagement with you being a couple, because you know it's gonna get you clout and it's gonna get you views. Therefore, you're putting your relationship out there. If you're gonna put your relationship out there for the good, just know as a celebrity, if you're putting your relationship out there for the good, then when it comes to the bad, people are gonna want answers.
But
When they
here's my
say you're not
thing.
together, then they're gonna want an answer, and guess what? They got the answer.
Yes.
No,
And
they
he
put
just
it
like-
out there. The public didn't put it out there. They put it out there. So he's telling her, bitch, nobody else exposed us. You exposed us.
Actually, it was the followers that exposed them because they say
Yeah.
they
No.
see that the people weren't.
Y'all don't
they
even
see
have a
they weren't following
hashtag
her.
name. Quit doing the most for her.
Okay, but after that happened, y'all still exposed each other.
Do
like,
they have like a
At the end of the
hashtag
day, they
like
put the
Nicki has
put
the
the
bars,
fact that
Beyonce
they
has the
actually
high?
split public. One of them is that.
And that's fine. The splitting publicly is fine, but as far as you going into detail, bitch, shut up.
You don't need to
But that's
discuss
what
matters
I'm
of your
saying,
own
like, she
business,
really had to
baby.
say
Maybe I want you.
I mean, that may be
That's
something on
fine.
your business. Like, you don't want nobody telling. But, baby, you
No.
should have thought about that before you stepped out inside a
We
relationship.
could have just split up and let
Just
them
know
do
who
their
you're
thing.
dating and know who the
Right.
fuck you're talking to. Cause bitch, you thought like you said, you thought you knew her and you didn't think you found out that bitch was not who you thought she was.
And the only reason he said you're not who I thought you were, was because of the fact that she talked about the business. Yet, nigga, you're not the nigga I thought you were because you cheated on me.
Period.
So what do you
Yeah.
mean? He tried to be. That's gaslighting. That is
That's
gaslighting
ridiculous.
101 that
I
these
hate
niggas
it.
do.
I hate it. Number one rule in my life: do not gaslight me. I have a stove. You try that.
Okay,
I'ma go
bitch,
to-
talk about you have
Hey,
a stove.
I'm gonna go to the comments.
Go to the comments. They finna set me off.
B. Imani said Beyonce put out what she wants us to know when she wants us to know it.
I live for her for
That
that.
was a lot of no's.
Economically, mind you.
Tina McQueen said, random, but could y'all see Kelly and Beyonce being an item? My fantasy is alive. Girl,
Oh,
no, they
hell
are
no.
sister/cousin.
Cause they are sisters.
Derek said,
They
right.
stand together.
Together.
They make up one big family, but they don't look the same. No,
Hey,
we
Shani.
not. Okay.
Derek said, right, exactly. He was probably talking about me. Shani Show said, hello, family. Sorry, I was on Zoom call. I'm on Forex Trader now. Come on, Forex. Get your money.
I was here for it.
Forex.
Original contribution.
Yes, Queen IDK, if you remember people we've met. Probably talking about you, Vicky.
Oh, hi.
Purity Money, hey love. Okay. We just giving love on the channel.
Oh, I'm here
I
for
still
it.
see
Ladies
12
and
people on
gentlemen.
here, but I don't see 12 likes.
See about 6 of those.
Yeah, I see 6 likes and 11 people in the chat.
Last time I checked, I was more than 6. 3 of those together is not my representation. Try me.
Okay, I'm not that thick.
Oh, man. Oh, sweet.
But yes, like King Kels. Hey, Kels. Hey, Raquel.
Hey,
P.S.
Kel.
Hey, girl.
As a medical professional, I believe I need to be the person to say it. Where do y'all have y'all masks set? They better be washed and cleaned every 3 days.
Okay.
Love you.
That was so random. But for those that just joined, we just talking about cheating ass niggas. First we talk about Derek somebody.
Yeah, first we talked about Derek Jackson, for those who are just now tuning in.
Yeah.
We talked about Derek Jackson, and now we're talking about Saweetie and Quavo
Quavo.
and their breakup and shit like that.
And what's appropriate information to give out to the public.
Right.
Kingdom McQueen said Ryan Destiny and Keith Powers are a couple.
They're so fine.
They do ads and other professional endeavors. However, it's under the guise of business,
Mhm.
and they
Yeah.
hardly
There's
post
a
each
bag
other.
somewhere.
The way to
You
do
can
it.
assist this.
Period.
Oh.
They're not inviting people
I
to be
didn't-
into the
you're so
relationship.
helpful.
They're
Right.
not doing
That's
lives
right.
together. They're not doing.
Okay,
Y'all are doing a lot to be on my
Off
live.
camera, like
Completely.
cut it off.
We already knew it was going to happen. We already discussed it. We had a whole private call. I love you.
The hell is going on?
Nothing. We were helping.
All
What
right.
the hell are you doing?
Please.
Let's talk about how
So
Vicky
lose
does
our
not
views,
do
honey.
But yes, motherfuckers, like, I just feel like if you're in a relationship and you're going to post certain things about your relationship, you gotta accept the good with the bad. If you're going public and you're good, just know your bad's gonna come out
Got it.
publicly as well.
Not having it.
And you should know, bitch. I feel like he's gonna be down bad because I feel like he's a fine ass bitch, and you let
They
that
don't
go.
find as hell.
I
They
mean,
are.
Quavo can get any
And
bitch
they're
she
really
wants.
cute when
And
they
Sweetie
walk
can get
past
any
each
nigga
other
she
on
want.
purpose.
And I feel like she doesn't need him anymore. In my opinion, I feel like I don't want to say she moved past
She
him,
moved up.
but I feel like she's now more popular. She's more relevant. I want to say more popular. Also, she's more relevant than him now.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe she
Beyond
needs some
her.
clout. Shit.
At this point, I believe it is what it is. A relationship is only what you want to release, so there probably is more things that
Exactly.
you can release.
Just like I had my relationship, I talked about on my channel. Hey, I had a relationship. I finally got to a relationship after 8 years, bitch. I made one video and I didn't put that nigga in nothing. I didn't post him on nothing. But we was in a relationship because I didn't want nobody asking me about nothing. I just want to let you know that a bitch was off the market.
Did you catch 10 months of silence?
So I'm just saying. I'm just letting y'all know. Bitch, but I'm not gonna post them because I know how motherfuckers because I don't want to do another public breakup story
It's
time.
unnecessary.
We broke up.
This one did my first public breakup relationship story.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Find it.
Are we gonna talk about it, Nikki? Oh,
Also,
also, real quick, how do y'all feel? Because this also happened in the Saweetie and Quavo relationship. After they broke up, he ended up taking back the car that he had gifted her for her birthday. Do you think that's right to do, to take back a car that you gifted somebody?
Hell yeah.
Indian givers.
After you the one who fucked up the relationship.
Hell yeah.
Indian givers come to mind.
I think I feel like everything that happened, all the actions and the way they broke up, the way the shit ended, bitch, okay, you want to be petty, run me back my car. Bitch, you want to put all our business out there, run me my shit back.
Run it.
Not, like I said, I'm not condoning cheating, but at the end of the day, bitch, you want to be petty, I can be even pettier. My name's on that shit. Get your own car. Which she can afford.
Definitely can.
So there's really no bad feelings.
She
Just
looked
give me
really
my car
good
back. I
on
can give it
New
to my mama or something.
She looked really good on New Year's in the kitchen.
Yeah, he cheated on her, Shani.
Different.
He cheated on her ass.
Yeah.
So what would you, if your man gifted you a car
And then she
in your relationship, and then cheated on you, and then expected the car back because
Yeah.
y'all broke up?
I'm wrecking the car and I'm getting the insurance money. You got me fucked up because you better have full coverage for me.
Oh, bitch.
Period, period.
Oh, you want the car
If his
back?
name is on the car, you ain't gonna get the money.
You tried that, I'll switch account numbers. Try a routing one.
I'm gonna pull a what is it? The Christmas movie with Chris Brown and then with Regina Hall,
I'll
and
pull
she
a
ran that
anything.
motherfucker over that bridge,
And knock it
bitch.
over the bridge.
Oh, you want the car back? It's in the Brooklyn River, bitch. Go get your car.
You better hope it rains.
Beep.
soon.
Since you want the car back so motherfucking bad, nigga, you can go get it out the motherfucking river.
Shit.
Couture, I don't know what conversation that you're listening to, but the baby, we're not even talking about the baby.
The baby.
The baby did not cheat. He did not cheat. He did not
That's
cheat.
the
He did
baby.
not cheat.
That's
Girl.
I don't know if you've been listening or not, but we're not talking about the baby, honey. We're talking about Quavo and Saweetie.
That's so weedy, icy girl.
That ain't the baby.
And it's my baby.
I just
Wrong
can't.
combo.
And there's gonna be some great breakup music after this, and I'm here for it.
I'm here for the album.
Mm-hmm. Megan Thee Stallion be on it. Doja will be on it.
I'm so glad my good hoes are out the game right now.
Right.
Like the city girls are all in relationships. The fucking Megan's in a relationship. So we need the only one that sings.
Fine.
I need her to do her icy girl summer. This is your icy girl summer,
It's
bitch.
Icy Queen winner because I have no
Couture
time.
said Quavo didn't cheat.
What?
Couture said I meant Quavo.
Quavo did. He cheated on Sweetie. That's when
We
they broke
already
up.
know. What do you mean?
That's why she broke up with him.
For the tea and the gag.
But okay. So question: would y'all stay in a relationship if somebody cheated one time?
If I can't cheat twice and feel better, then you gotta go.
Well, she said, "Give it to you twice."
If I gotta cheat at all, then it's not not for
One,
me.
two. The explanation will
If
come
you
after
gotta cheat at all, you not for me.
I shouldn't have to
Period.
hear about you cheating on me.
No, he didn't. Y'all must didn't see Saweetie interview. She literally said that he cheated on her, girl.
She accused him of being unfaithful, more so than necessarily cheating. That could be a combination of
Unfaithful,
Me
cheating. You're
cheating.
doing something outside the relationship you didn't want your partner to find out about. Therefore, you're cheating. If
I
I'm
thought it was
texting
about
somebody else,
intimacy.
we're cheating.
I thought it was about lack of intimacy, which may have
Child,
been
we ain't talking about the same one. Girl, log out for me, baby.
Goodbye.
Log out for me, baby.
Have a blessed
You
day.
got the whole conversation
Excuse
on
me.
topic.
Can you log
Okay.
out for me?
Have a blessed day.
Are you reading the topic out the comments?
The comments I'm allowed.
Are you in the comments?
Oh,
Are
so
you in the
I'm
comments,
fine.
baby?
She just said I'm gonna show you tonight. I'm about to get ready.
You should have been. All right,
So
then.
hush.
This is some good liquor, bitch.
It is.
This
I'm over
right
here
here
like,
Okay,
now I'm in
It's
the
my favorite
stress.
swag.
off this cheat nigga shit because it's getting old.
For real.
Quavo cheated.
It's annoying.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know I love
just
talking
the
about
things
cheating ass
cheated.
because these niggas ain't shit.
This is my whole thing. This
So
is
y'all,
why.
saying y'all would never stay in a cheating relationship ever?
No.
No, what's the purpose? If I know you're gonna be
And if
unfair
that
to
nigga
me,
got money,
No.
if the nigga got money, like Quavo money,
you can
Money-
deposit checks.
money-
They won't have
money-
STDs. I don't have time.
To me, money,
At this
make a
point, what do
difference.
you mean?
bitch. But
honestly, money talks to me
money does
a
talk.
little
It
bit,
talks enough for it to sit in the account.
but only if I'm not the
One time that money will talk. Now that second time, I'm gonna have
Hence
to walk.
why I said if I have to cheat twice and not
Period.
feel a difference, you must go.
You gotta.
But
If
if
a
you ain't got
nigga
no
can
money, then
leave
bitch.
you
The fuck you cheated? You cheated? Oh, okay.
Right, you must
Yeah,
go.
because I mean, if I'm a bitch, you can't, you know,
Provide properly.
afford what I want to afford, and you're giving me a lifestyle that I can't afford, I might be able to look the other way. But if I'm on the same level as you and I can afford the same shit that you're gifting me, that's another story. Then, girl, I can be up on and out of there. Because if you're cheating on me, then just know I'm doing some shit that I can get out of this. You know, bitch. I'm going to my interviews. I'm going to get my bag. Every time you give me a little money, a little car, a little coin, some jewelry, bitch, I'm going to hawk that shit. I'm going to get my nest egg ready. So when you're ready to upgrade to the next level, bitch, I can be out and I get something out of this.
You know you've lost.
Yes, Shanny, straight up cheating. Like, texting that bitch, setting some shit up, going over there, fucking coming back, all that. Like, straight up cheating. Making a plan to cheat. Yes, can you stay with that nigga? If he did it one time, could you stay with that nigga?
Efficient effort
Girl.
to cheat.
Oh, so, Shanny, and I'm not saying this would ever happen, but if Wayman cheated on you, would you stay or would you leave? Because y'all done put in so many years to this relationship. Y'all done put in so much love and time. Y'all collab and shit. She just said nope.
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 I love it.
Nope.
Nope.
Love to see it.
I will see you at benediction. You got me realness. That big one. I saw
Oh,
that
bitch, you
one.
are funny.
Will it be Will and Jada at this
King
point? Is that
McQueen
what it is?
said we're gonna have a Will and Jada type of marriage from that point, financial and friendship.
Baby, and my kids have nothing.
Okay, we make
from
our money
Will and
together,
Jada,
baby.
to be
Oh,
honest.
bitch, if you got that many, if you got that
We'll
much
catch
financially,
this coin.
then yes.
At
we
this
can.
point, we can talk about anything. They can't be worried. I'll go to my other house. What do you mean?
Okay, you can sleep in the guest house at back.
At this point,
Okay.
and the
Imani
kids can have a
said,
laugh. What
if
do
they
you
know
mean?
they can get away with it, they gonna keep doing it. So nah, money ain't good enough.
Girl.
Say that.
Imani, why are you a word, baby?
Maybe not a marriage, girl, but a relationship I could
Different
get away
sense,
with it.
yeah.
Because I'll be more
I
invested
mean,
in a man.
and it's
I
the
don't
truth.
know.
But it depends on what you want out of life. Like, bitch, why are you putting all this time and effort on a nigga that's not gonna marry you? All he wants to cheat on you, but all he got is good money. Like,
Good money and good dick, because that's what they usually got. Good money and
You
good
did not
dick.
say
now if you don't have a plan to get you a little nest
That was
egg and a
different.
little
Now, if
savings
that's your
account,
plan
bitch,
to get your
Get
money
that nest
and
egg.
get out, that's
but
different,
bitch, if
baby.
you just spending the allowance that he giving you, you just balling out, bitch, then
I need you to understand.
go on and get your
They
job.
originally said good money and that was it. Now they've said good money and good dick. That is something I have to think about.
Okay? She said, I got to think about that one, baby. Hold on.
At this point, it's not proper to think of that way, but it is okay because I'm telling you, it's a good decision to make.
It's not right, but it's okay. That nigga gon' cheat anyway. Pack your bag, take that cheese.
At this point, I'm making a
Hop
check.
on the dick and you drive off and leave.
I have nothing left for you
Remix.
bitches.
Remix, Mandavi remixes, baby.
I can't.
Cause we up and it's stuck in these guts.
Oh
And
my
up
God.
And it's up, then it's stuck in these guts.
And I
Two
said
remixes in one night.
one time.
Okay, we're giving y'all 2 for the price of 1.
Stop a track.
Baby, she's the vote and
Stop
I'm
the
the
track.
Brinks truck. What you need from us?
State
I'm
facts.
sorry. That was hot. Can you be the vote?
All right, so Kaylin, I need you to bring up your next. This is your
Oh,
topic.
finally, you ready?
Yeah, because I got
Moving
to
on.
compete.
Ownership
So I'm
versus
extra real
marriage.
quick.
Well, basically what I'm going to be talking about.
I'm
You
gonna
might
come
say
back with a
stupid.
Coke
Hold
for
on,
drama.
period. Where you
Go.
going?
She's gotta go to the bathroom.
So
What are you
going?
doing?
Nowhere. I'm going to sit back down. Drama.
You drawing?
Drama. Are you getting up or no?
Yeah. Okay, well, y'all. Short break for me because I gotta go use the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot. But he's gonna talk about his topic real quick and I'll come back. I'm gonna comment on it.
Because I'm drama.
So basically, my topic is it's the same thing about relationships. So you're dating this person. You guys have moved in together, correct? Y'all been living together, cohabitating.
Cohabitating.
So, as a man and a woman relationship, fuck that. Any relationship, are y'all splitting half the bills, half the rent, or do you, as a man, feel like you gotta pay all the bills, all the rent?
Because
In a gay relationship, as the dominant one, do you feel like you need to pay all the bills and all the rent? Now, for me, bitch, if you ain't put a ring on my finger and we ain't married, we splitting everything 50-50. I don't give a fuck what relationship we in, bitch.
And I feel like
Everything's not going to my name.
because it has to be understood. I mean, like, maybe at the start, if we both have separate issues, or if not, we have separate issues, things can be understood. But I think that's another step in the relationship, too.
Separate
but
issues.
regardless, separate issues came with separate issues. So that has to still have a line of separation. So I think that the 50-50 conversation is not only achievable, but required.
Yes. Those that are in a relationship living with each other, do y'all split the rent 50-50 or the bills 50-50 or what kind of or is one person in the relationship paying everything?
And right. And is it understood?
I don't see that happening for me. Like, if I'm paying the rent, bitch, you got all the bills.
Everything else. Because I shouldn't have to worry about water, light, gas, or trash because you already claimed
Because
those
you already
things
got
into
it.
your
And
position.
I'm pretty sure I'm paying more on the bill, on the rent,
Regardless.
than you're paying on the bill.
Taking the big check so that you can feel more so what you already know you are. But I feel like it shouldn't be a conversation to have if you already have that knowledge for yourself.
Thank you.
So come to the relationship knowing what you expect yourself to bring to the table.
I believe in splitting up
At this
who
point,
pays
I
what.
almost fucked up.
Yes, it's a whole talk. Yes, don't do that. It's a whole talk, sit down, and this is the shit that you do before y'all move in together. Like, don't move in together and then decide to have the conversation, because at this point, y'all stuck in the lease. Bitch, you not leaving, because... no.
Because what did you
You're
think
not
this
sticking
was
me
gonna
with
do?
shit. And no, I'm not getting
No.
a co-signer.
We'll be sitting on Judge Judy looking at each other.
Period.
Look like
Sitting,
Miss Jackson.
okay? And Judge Joe Brown,
Oh my gosh,
like, bitch.
baby. Did you see the couple scored with that bitch that was trying to get back with her man, but she was fucking the man that was on the stand testifying for her? She said, look at that dude like this.
A hot-ass mess.
I was so hurt. I was so hurt.
Imani said, don't let nobody stay for free. Split it.
You know she the one to know. Imani is the one to know that, baby. You better pay up.
Shit.
You better pay up.
Period.
Can I
So what's the tea? What was being spelled?
Hold on,
guy
I'm reading
was.
comments. And Shanny said, women and I were splitting bills before we got married and still splitting. Maybe not 50-50 per se, but there's things he pays. So I know his half of the rent. I pay the smaller bills. I make less. I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Step
That's
your
what I'm saying.
cookies
But
up
you
for
have
your
a talk
sake.
to where he's not paying everything. And you're
Step
not,
your
you know,
cookies up for
like,
his sake. It's
reciprocate.
2021. You better boss up on him.
I like that kind of marriage. I
Then
like
he might
that.
boss up on you. You never know what a nigga can do when he
Vicky.
sees incentive.
Talk over me again. We gonna
I'm
fight.
sorry, baby. I'm incentive.
Cause see, my
I'm
tea
finna
is
bust
that
her
the
ass on this
motherfuckers
line.
should talk about what they want to do in their shit. Like, not everything's gonna work for everybody. Not everybody is a split for split motherfucker. Like me, I'm not a split for split motherfucker.
Oh, no.
If somebody's gonna come into my life and provide me with some shit, you need to pay for the bills.
Oh,
You
okay.
that's just a me, girl. I'm that type of girl. I'm that binary. I'm that old traditional bitch. If you come into my life, you need to help benefit that motherfucker. Therefore, you need to start paying some bills, bitch. And also, like, there's nothing wrong with also going 50-50 if that's what you and your partner have subscribed to, if y'all have had that conversation. But don't go out here getting I want all the bills paid, bitch,
Yeah.
and you know you a 50-50 nigga or 50-50 bitch, and you want it all yeah. Find the person in your bracket.
Period.
Find the person that resides in the the
Stay
shit that
in
you
your
want.
lane.
Okay, you're 10
Stay in your lane, because that shit happens all the time. The motherfuckers want to go out of their way to try to convert somebody to what they want to be with, but it's like, no, girl, you knew what I was when you
You
met
knew
me.
who you was marrying. The fuck?
You knew I wanted all the bills paid. You know, I'm a traditional girl. I like my doors open. I like you to pay the bill at the end of the night. I want you to come home, dick me down. I might cook you some dinner. That's what I want. I don't want to wake up and, bitch, I gotta pay half the light bill. I have to pay half of this and half of this. Therefore, you're getting half the ass.
Barely.
Is this
At
hypothetical?
This is
What
honest.
you mean?
Or
Clearly.
is this you?
This is me. Like,
So you need a nigga to pay 100% of the bills.
yes. If he expects 100% of the ass, like,
Bitch, ass ain't paying shit. Ass ain't hard working for shit, bitch. Ass ain't paying the bills.
Listen, I'm saying,
a car note, bitch.
Listen,
I don't give a
what
fuck.
I'm saying is, if you want to be with me, you want to marry me, you need to pay the rent and pay la bills.
So what are you doing with your job money?
The difference is I will
So
reduce
look,
them.
We
That's
both
what
working. What are you doing with the money that you're making at work?
I'm saving it for a safety nest egg, so bitch, when you fall, you get fired, you get laid off. I got the money to cover us for when you're out of work. Listen, because motherfuckers get laid off, we're in a whole panorama.
No, bitch. I can do that for myself.
That
I
works for you,
I can
girl.
do that with my
And that
half
works
that
for
I'm
you,
saving
girl.
because you're paying for the other half.
If that works for you, girl, all I'm saying, you find you a 50-50 nigga then. You find you a 50-50 nigga, because I'm not looking for my 50-50 nigga.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I found the one I needed for myself. I understand the standards that we live by,
Okay.
but I know life brings life. So differences are. We will see what happens. I understand this though, and it works for me. Ladies and gentlemen, thought I'd throw
It's
that
like,
out there.
find what works for you at the end of the day. I'm just saying, because I know what comes with being a you pay all the bills ass nigga. I know what's going to come with that. I know you're going to expect a clean house when you come home. You're gonna expect, dinner on the table. You're gonna expect a little more ass when I don't feel like it, but I know, bitch, you're paying all the bills, so I give up a little ass. But if I'm paying half the bills, you gonna get this ass when I want when I want to give it to you. You gonna get this ass when you want it. You gonna, bitch, you can make the food when you come home, bitch, because I just work just as long as you, and I'm paying just as much as you. Therefore, I have half to say.
See, what sounds like it's going to be a problem and a fight in your relationship every day because, y'all not doing 50-50, bitch. I cook a meal one night, bitch, you cook a meal one night. Like, y'all have a conversation, but it sounds like that you're dictating the whole relationship. Bitch, if it's not my way, it's the highway. Bitch, no, I'm not going to just give you what you want. I'm paying all the bills. Hell no!
I'm gonna give you guys a high.
That means that you should be cooking, you should be cleaning, you should be doing something.
Didn't I say that I was gonna take care of the household? If a nigga's paying all the bills, listen. If a nigga's paying all the bills, then I'm gonna make sure everything at home is taken care of. No, that isn't me. That's the kind of bitch I've been. If you're paying all the bills, then means I gotta work less, which means I don't gotta go out to the workforce and work a 9 to 5, bitch, because you're paying everything.
Not work.
Now listen.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm gonna work, but I know I'm not gonna work hard. Therefore, if I'm more relaxed, if I'm more taken care of, I'm gonna be more suitable to your needs as a man. If you have everything around me taken care of, to where I don't have to stress and worry about where the next bill's coming from, when this is coming to happen. Oh my God, our last thing. If I can just be relaxed, because I know you got it. Everything at home is gonna be taken care of, baby.
Here's my thing.
Because I'm gonna cook.
Here's my thing.
And clean and wash everything. Smile and grin. Hand that man the pen so he can what? Write that check. Paying all the bills. And I give it to you, he give it to me, and I say, woo, 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 woo.
That don't work for
How
me.
does that feel?
Here's my thing. I could cook before you got here. I cleaned my own shit before you got here. If you're not bringing me nothing else besides that you can cook and clean my house, bitch, I could do that. And I did that before you even got into the relationship. So I don't need you to cook and clean and wash everything. Because I was doing all that before you got here. What I need you to do is cut this rent. Cut these bills in half since you sitting here hogging up all my energy and raising my bills. That's what you could do is save me some money, bitch. I don't need you cooking or cleaning for me.
Well, make sure that's what's happening. You go after.
Period.
Make sure that's happening. You go after.
Read the comments because they just going up.
No, don't things. Okay, go ahead, Vicky.
Because I'm here for the comments. I was reading a few.
But hold on. Let me say something real quick.
Ashley, you came with something.
Because I got one more thing to say. Because I'm just saying. Because a lot of men nowadays. They have the mentality of wanting an old school woman, yet they don't want to provide the things the old school niggas provided. They want the pussy, they want you to clean, they want you to cook, they want you to do the laundry, they want you to do everything that these old school women did, yet they don't want to pay. They want you splitting half the bills. They want you splitting half the rent. They want you working just as hard. They want you doing all this other shit, yet they're not willing to provide what your granddaddy was providing. Because granddaddy was cutting the bills. Granddaddy was cutting that motherfucking check. Yeah, you want grandma pussy.
But
you want that grandma pussy. You want that grandma submissiveness.
Exactly.
You want somebody to wait on you and cater to you. Yeah, you want somebody to provide half the shit that you're providing. No, ma'am. Yeah.
But we're providing the and I'm waiting on you and catering to you too as well.
Not even that.
Like, bitch, I'm doing the same thing. That's what I'm saying. 50-50. It don't just come with bills. It comes with love and affection and food. All that, bitch. If you give me the same shit, I'm gonna give you the same shit in return. I'm not just gonna do this shit and then expect you to give me all this and all that. I'm going to reciprocate it because we're doing 50-50. But now, bitch, if I am paying all the bills, yes, I do expect you to cook, clean, wash everything.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I know what comes along with you paying all the bills. There's going to be some extra tasks the bitch might just have to do.
So you want to be a trophy wife housewife?
I'm just saying that because I'm going to have my own career. But
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna. Not only going to work, but knows how to be an electrician.
Ain't gonna have time to cook, clean, wash everything. You gonna have your own career and still have time to do that.
I need a man that knows how to be a man first.
Money, I can hire somebody.
That's the difference.
I can hire somebody.
I don't think that people understand what a man is supposed to be or bring to a relationship, let alone what a woman is supposed to be.
Thank you, Shanny. I'm talking.
At this point,
sorry, no. I was just preaching. Go ahead.
You're fine. It's fine. I'm here for the word. At this point, we need to understand what the man is bringing to a relationship and what the woman is. Let alone the roles of said which parts. I think that the woman and the man, or the man and the man and the woman needs to decide what they're going to do for the sake of the relationship and what works for both sides equally to the sake of both sides. Usually 50-50 comes to the actual standard it is. Sometimes it's 60-40. Sometimes it's 72.
Oh, Ashley Ross is on here.
I seen her. I've been telling her comments.
Oh, hey, Ashley.
She's amazing. She has the trophy husband, and that's the difference. We have men that are still trophy husbands and want those trophy wives because they don't know how to be anything else in those things. Ladies and gentlemen, understand what we're dealing with. It's fine. We have to take time for ourselves as well as other people to understand what we bring to the relationship as well. If you bring a more homey, motherly vibe to the relationship, then that's what you present. The man should understand that and bring that automatically in return in reciprocation. There shouldn't be a question.
I'm so crazy. You right, bitch. So we're gonna read some of the comments. We're gonna read some of the comments.
I honestly like let me just come off cam because I just gave them 5 minutes of life.
You was giving life, bitch.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
I know
what
I'm
is the
talking
add
about
on? Nobody
this
said
for
for free,
purpose.
split it. Okay, women, I were splitting, blah, blah, blah. We said that. It make less than him than usual. That lady paid herself rent. As a man, I have no problem paying the bills. Come on, dear Candy, as you shouldn't. Who's the lady next to you, Hydra? That is my best friend, Vicky. We've been friends since we've been children. This is my bad bitch. I love her.
Hi, I'm a
Lua Bella, period. Exactly. Stay in your lane. Come on, Channy. All right, then dudes be bad mouthing these high maintenance females when there's literally nothing wrong with luxury. You just can't afford her.
Requirement.
There you go. Find somebody that you can afford. Find somebody that you can afford.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Period.
Catch your tax
Imani,
bracket.
so then what you doing? Bitch, I'm holding, if she's talking to me, I'm holding down the house.
That's
That's
what
what
she's
I'm doing.
talking to.
Ashley Ross, my husband pays 100% of everything, as he should.
He knows who he married.
Number one, and because of the wage that men make a lot more than women, and if you're gonna do 50-50, I think men should put in 75 to maybe, what, 30?
I have to stop you.
35.
I have
Men
to
make
stop
more
you.
than women anyway.
75% is fine, and you
I
make
have to
25%.
stop her
but it has
as
to
a
be
woman.
split
I have to stop her
somewhere.
as a woman because
Okay,
as a
Imani.
woman, men should not have to make more than women. Women should already be making equal, if not more.
But they
still,
don't.
At the
And
end of
that's
the
the
day,
problem.
the facts are facts. Understand your position.
Okay, so, honey, we are ladies. Okay, I am a lady. I am a woman now. Okay, Kendra Queen says, I'm friendly with my coin. I'm not paying for a lot of things. Cable, streaming services, blah, blah. So if individual needs those things, they paying. I got the food. Okay,
easy.
bitch. I bring me in food.
Get my
Imani, hell no.
But if you got food stamps, it don't matter.
boy stuff.
I wish you was on the podcast for this. Imani, what'd you say? You wish you was on the podcast for this? Imani, let me talk to you real quick, bitch. Because you don't never want to record. You always too high to get your ass up on this podcast. So don't say you wish you was on the podcast for this when you don't never show up. All right, back to regular scheduled programming. That's right, Imani, LOL. Derek Candy said, I feel less of a man if I can't provide for my woman. And a lot of men feel that way. The fact that if they can't provide, because men are supposed to protect and provide, and if they can't do those things, they feel some type of way.
But men are also supposed to not have sex at a marriage. I mean, you're not supposed
That's
to
a
have
good question for you.
Like, it's a lot of things that men are not supposed to do, but they'll do anyway. But go on.
Lua Bella said, he don't gotta be rich, but don't you pour my drink in yours. Am I looking back?
Okay.
She said he don't gotta be rich, but he needs to be the breadwinner. There you go, cause my thing is just, look.
That's fine.
It's just saying, look, cause like I said, individually, we're always going to do ourselves. We're always gonna provide for ourselves. But like I said, I need somebody, if they're gonna come into my life, they need to help benefit it. And help benefiting my life is helping make it easier. And by making it easier, you need to pay some bills.
So you don't think men have that same aspect and that same outlook?
Yes, and that's where I think that
Money's
women come into play and they can help out. And like I said, if you want a woman to come in and pay 50 the bills, and nigga, I'm just saying, you my motherfucking roommate.
Oh,
You my motherfucking, if I'm paying half the bills, nigga, you my roommate.
She went off.
You my
She
roommate.
went off. It's okay. She went off.
You my roommate, bitch. Therefore, I got as much and
She
I
went
got as
off.
much. Nigga, you my motherfucking roommate.
At this point,
You're, if
it's
I'm
not
gonna pay
that
half
deep.
and half, bitch.
If you take it that deep, that's how I take it. But it's understandable. But I don't think it has to be that deep.
You might have said y'all wouldn't have to worry if y'all both helping pay. Now, I can get contributing to a household fund, your individual accounts, and contributing to a household fund. But all I'm saying, if that's what needs to happen, the man should provide more. If he's the one making, well, I won't even say the man. I will say the one who makes the most money should provide more.
The monetary
My
significant
outlook was
other.
on married people. Now, if y'all just dating and y'all just moved in together, bitch,
Oh,
you're
that's
split in
different.
half. That was my outlook.
Okay,
marriages.
I feel you.
I mean,
In a
marriage is
relationship,
still.
yes,
I'm not
first
paying
3
the full
months,
thing on
you should
marriages.
establish where the payments
But
are
you're
gonna
gonna pay at least,
I
you're
do.
gonna pay me some percent.
Baby.
Marriages.
Ashley Rothman said, my husband pays all the bills and I take care of the babies in the home, with the exception of cooking because I don't cook and he loves cooking.
Okay.
There you
he likes
go.
to cook, okay.
But
I
you
like
made that
part.
compromise for the sake of your relationship one more time for the sake of the marriage. Ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. You know he likes to cook
Compromise.
before he can do that. There
Big
I said,
word.
find what works for you. Not everything's gonna work. That's why I'm not gonna go after a man who says, "Well, I wouldn't know who could split the bills with me." I'm like, "Well, you find her, but it's not
Okay,
me."
but what point in that
But it's not
relationship?
me.
What point in that relationship do y'all talk about this? Because
Within the
y'all
first
not gonna
2
start talking about it until y'all are actually thinking about moving in together.
And
Y'all
that's
not-
when we talk about it.
But you're not thinking about moving in together until y'all are far into the relationship.
But it needs to become.
So now, once he said, "I want you to split it," do you just say goodbye to this great relationship that you had? You're just gonna end everything on this one flaw because he wants you to split some bills.
I would hope
He's
you
everything to you,
and that's what I'm looking
but he's
for.
everything for you. But he wants you to split some bills. You just gonna end it with this perfect nigga, like, and that's his one flaw because you can't split a bill.
I have goals for what I want in a man, and if you're not providing those goals, you're to the curb. Because if I'm compromising that, therefore there's probably another compromisation that I'm gonna have to come with, and it's, oh well, bitch, your dick's not gonna be as big. Oh well, I don't want to do this. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna have to split the bills, there's something else that's going to have to come with it. Therefore, you're not gonna feel like the men, because men feel like they should be ahead of the household and you got to be submissive under them and this and that. I'm not doing any of that if I'm paying half.
I know, but here's my thing.
Therefore,
like,
if I'm gonna have to compromise that, you're gonna have to compromise what you expect me to do as a woman in this marriage. If I'm gonna have to pay out the bills, you're gonna have to compromise what you want me to do in my role in this marriage, and we're gonna have to come to a conclusion. If I'm gonna have to pay half the bills, because I love you. Therefore,
but why has it? Why does it
should
be
love so
something
monetary?
physical? Why does it
It's
have to
so
be something
monetary,
physical that
Sophie.
gives you to it? Why can't it just
It's
be
so monetary.
like the love, the affection, the attention, the shit that he's giving you
It
that you
has a
actually
value.
want,
You
that
put
you
a name
need in a
on it.
relationship, not just the extra shit like I need this, I need like what?
Reality.
Why
is
can't it
reality,
just
but
be
you cannot
that?
Put a number on it. It's
Why
like
must you
Cameron
get something
Bridger.
physically in return because
I don't
you
know.
are doing? So, I don't get that at all.
Why do
y'all
y'all
hear
put-
what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I think it's
okay, I'm still moving on to the comments.
For
Kingdom
sure.
McQueen said, Andrea, I don't see you in a relationship like that unless dude is paid. Your sad self is gonna get bored playing housewife. But look, I'm not just gonna be housewife. I'm gonna have my own career. I'm just saying that when it comes to it, I'm going to have things saved up. For my career, I'm gonna be saving money still. But I'm just saying, like, it's like you get laid off for a job or you want to quit because you want to pursue a certain passion that you've always wanted to pursue, and you need somebody to hold down the fort. Guess what? All that money that I was saving from you paying the bills, I can hold it down till you get back on your feet because you've been laid off or you want to pursue something that's been your lifelong goal. I can hold down the part because guess what? I've been saving money this entire time from you paying all the bills and the rent.
Okay, let's go from here. You've been saving all this money, but what if something happens in that career to where he wasn't saving money, he was paying, or in y'all relationship, he was saving all this shit, now y'all getting a divorce. Now you take all the money that you saved, he ain't got shit because he's broke, because he been paying all the bills when he could have been stacking up his savings as well.
Well, why would you save?
Because I was paying all the bills.
You can still save.
Not that way.
Number one, I'm saying, look, that's why I want a financially literate man to know there's always going to be something that's in the savings
It's
account.
beyond financial literacy.
Bitches want power.
Right.
And
At
if
this
you
point,
want, and
made
if you
it
figure
sound
out that you
so
want to leave and you
ridiculous.
got all this money, you saving all this money, bitch. No, you got millions of dollars in your account. You
I
just
don't even
gonna
know
up
how
and
you
leave
got
me?
that. Right. No, I need that estate.
No, we're gonna split this shit half and half,
Caught
so
it.
I can have
Hey,
just
Vicky. Hey, guys.
had just as
What's
much.
that?
Hey,
T?
T, just as much
I
savings as
love
you.
the music.
Keep going.
Okay,
Yes.
Give me a kiss. Can I peach Kaylin? I'm on Kaylin.
Who said that?
Hydra said I'm with Kaylin on this topic.
Thank you.
Imani said, what you
Okay.
need a career for if he's paying for everything?
Baby, what's a career?
Because a career isn't just about me getting by. A career is because I want to make money because of the passions that I love. I'm not going to quit my job for a nigga.
No.
Just because I get married doesn't mean, oh, I need to quit my job. I'm married now. I don't need to worry about nothing. No, it's just supposed to make things easier on myself.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't mean, because I still want a career. Like, I want to do media. I want to do personality. I want to be on TV. I want to do all this shit. Just because I meet a nigga doesn't mean I'm going to quit all that.
Period.
I'm not going to quit all that because of him.
Period.
Compromise for what? So I get married and have to compromise.
Okay, compromise for what? Come on, who was it?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. Kingdom of Queens said, plus, I'm very particular about how I like my home. So if you're not a professional cleaner or cook, I'm not going to care about you doing domestic housework.
And that's the
Period.
standard for you
If you're
because
not
it
a
makes
clean
us
as you go type of bitch, if you can't wash the dishes before you sit down and eat, if you can't do, if
Throw some water in them. Come on now.
Spray out the pan.
cleaning, what?
Spray out the pan.
Spray out the pan, spray out the plates. Don't leave food in the sink.
Sing. Don't. That's the
I-
first.
yes,
rule.
I'm talking to you,
This is the
bitch.
first
If you
rule,
take out
bitch.
trash,
This
Yes,
is
I
the-
can walk. Okay.
Don't do this on here. Don't do this on here.
She don't do that, but still.
She doing it.
Anyway, read the comments.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, Kimberly said, hey, Vicky, you might have said y'all want to do the podcast at 11 at night and it lasts 2 hours. Well, bitch,
Sis,
you should be up and
why are
ready,
you
huh?
not here in my face talking about
You might have said, I wake up at 8 a.m. every day. Well, girl, take you a nap in between visiting you and your hoes. King the Queen said exactly. Andrea. Kate and Rivera, hey, Granny, I love you. Hey, baby. Hey, grandson.
What's going on, man?
Hey. All right, Kendall Queen said, I think these conversations have to happen 6 weeks into a relationship. No need to waste time and build a fantasy on something that won't work.
You're not building a fantasy if you're writing a book.
Let them know what y'all want up front.
There's no
Be
need.
straightforward. Don't wait till don't wait till
Minimal
you bitches
deposit.
move in together.
Minimal deposit, bitch.
Don't do that.
It's an apartment. It's a lease,
That's
bitch.
all I'm saying.
You on a lease until he owns that shit, honey. If
You
there's
let
no
things
ring,
know.
your lease.
Yeah. Because we're
Your
not
lease,
moving in
sis.
and then we get
Lease
signed
that
and now we
shit.
locked in together.
Lease
Now you
these
don't want to pay
niggas,
half the
sis.
shit. And you think you finna just rest up on a nest egg?
Baby.
Okay, Starburst
Sorry,
said, hey,
sorry.
Vicky, I'm late to the party as usual.
Hi.
T, you're
You're
always
always
late.
Damn, bitch. I'm sorry.
Always.
Hydra said, this is coming off as a toxic relationship. What do you mean?
Honey,
Between
we're not toxic. We're honest. Different.
Exactly, we're honest.
You're not.
I'm honest about my shit. Imani said that he gonna take half in the divorce because he's been covering everything.
Period.
Girl, if you're making more than me, you're not taking half.
And
of
here's
shit.
my thing. You should just gave me half in rent and bills. We hadn't even go through all this messy shit. Divorce.
Exactly.
But what was the comment before that? This is coming off as a toxic relationship. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what she's saying as
What's
far
that?
as
That makes
11:34.
sense. That makes
Know
sense.
who you're going for and make sure y'all talk about it. Because if you are in a relationship and this shit is going left because you don't want to pay half the bills and you're just not finding this out because y'all moving in together, yeah, it's very toxic and it's
Damn.
gonna end up very bad. 'Cause, bitch, you gonna pay some of this shit. Really. Extra as hell for no reason. Like, what? I don't even know what's going on. I do know what's going on.
Somehow I lost my footing.
What did Shani say? Oh, no, that's King McQueen.
I'm talking that line, Vicky, and not building a fantasy and you're writing a book. They like that. They like that.
I'm just
Thank
saying,
you, thank
I
you.
came in halfway through the live, so that's what it sounded like. We're just talking about relationships and what you are expected to provide coming to the relationship or being in the relationship.
Bring something strong.
No.
What she say?
I'm paying nothing and my money is mine and their money is mine.
Daughter!
Queen is
Daughter!
spoiled and cared for.
Bring Queen culture
care.
to the book.
Like, bitch.
Let these hoes know. Honey, you dropped the video.
High maintenance
Not-
type of bitch. That's why you need to find a man that's gonna be
Or a woman.
that's
My
gonna
baby
meet
mama.
your standards. That's gonna meet those standards because
Slay the pussy and the wall.
Exactly, because regardless, when I'm single, I'm going to provide all, and I'm never going to have to depend on nobody. Therefore, if you come into a relationship and you want me to do certain types of things and shit like that, then I need you to come provide it with some shit.
I'm sure bitches gonna have me fucked up, get in a relationship.
Get a
talking
leather
about
coat
this
and let it
support
go.
and surprise
And I'm not saying it's a
provide.
relationship because number one, this is for marriage. I want you to like, if you make a good job, bitch. If you're working as a manager at Taco Bell, bitch, I'm probably gonna have to split some shit with you because you're not gonna be able to provide me with what I want. But if you're making a lot more than me, then you need to go ahead and
Pay the majority maybe,
Difference.
but not just give up everything.
Baby, you have to own
we
responsibility.
can compromise. We can compromise.
Bitch,
Let's
you can pay
say,
the electricity. That's like the most expensive bill out of
bitch,
all.
I'll buy groceries. How about
No,
that?
because
I'll
you
buy
can get food
groceries.
stamps because you don't make that much money.
Why am I in a relationship with somebody and I need food stamps? That's not cutting it.
Now here's my
If I
thing.
that's not cutting it.
But y'all
That's
not,
not
but
cutting
y'all
it
not
off.
married. That's what I'm saying. You are working at Taco Bell as a manager. You need food stamps. I don't. So you can apply for food stamps because we're not married.
If I
Legally, we're just roommates. Like I get food stamps. And
I
you
don't
me.
like-
Legally, know your balance. Get your shit set.
I don't like living. I'm not gonna
Slay
live with
on.
somebody I'm dating
Slay.
unless we're engaged. That's the tea. I don't like. I don't like living with people. I'm not gonna live with somebody unless I'm engaged. I'm not gonna live with my man unless we're engaged.
Why?
I've seen so much trauma.
So then what
Right,
happens
you
when you
lying.
actually live with him and you're engaged? You don't like the way he lives.
Yeah.
Then we break off the engagement. Bam.
Bitch, what? Why would let you not figure that
Let's
out
talk
before you
about
get
it.
engaged?
You need to know what you're.
That's why.
fucking
Not. I
with.
mean, you ain't gotta live with him, but like, bitch, stay with him for a month.
Stay with him and living with somebody is two different things.
I said a month.
I stayed with him for 3 months.
Live with him
Well,
for
I'm
like a
not
month.
paying. Are you paying a month of my rent for me to stay with you?
Baby, my rent wasn't
See,
even.
you.
She's so crazy.
It's
I'm
never
not-
gonna get me.
She's not gonna get married
It's
ever,
not
and I'm
finding
worried about her because
the
she's
one,
beautiful. She's gonna
'cause,
kill somebody.
girl.
She is.
Why can't I expect to be?
What
happened?
Read that from.
Remember, that's no shade. 'Cause my sister is a bad bitch. I expect her to be fine as hell. Compliment my good sis. My good sis fine as hell.
Now she came on the. Now you came on the line.
Sissy, no way.
And there's and it's not even no problem because my bitch fine as hell.
What can I?
I only hang out with bad bitches. I don't have no ugly friends, girl.
She's everything.
Because if
That's
she
a
look better than
compliment.
me, but we still look both good, bitch.
Daughter slays every day of my life's existence. I have no time.
And so then my girl slays, but she slays, baby. She comes through and she pushes through.
It's everything.
Because us, the girls who I hang out with the girls that push through. Regardless.
We have no time. That was a cute comment.
You
Thank
see, I think he tried to create some
You're
division,
nasty.
bitch. But all I'm saying is, bitch, ain't no
This
division
is
because
my
my bitch is
sister.
my bitch. And my she
I need
fine
you to
as hell.
understand this titty represents more than its life.
Thank you. Who's Luella
I
Bella?
could never.
Luella Bella, this
You
is
could
not
never.
about that.
Who is Luella Bella?
Oh no, she comes to the lives every now and again.
Oh, okay. Who are you? Hey, Luella Bella.
But I love you all so much, and I'm so proud of everyone. Thank you.
What
guys
was the
so
reason
much.
for that comment?
But there should have been more
Division.
comments. I don't
Division.
appreciate that because I didn't get invited to the video shoot since I'm cuter. First off. Second off, I thought you would have invited me, but I caught no message. Bless your heart. I do love you. Just for the tea because it's sex.
Okay, don't compliment nobody if it's not a cash payment.
It was hurt for a second, and it was not a minimal deposit.
It was
Did
not a
I
cash
say everything
payment.
else that came with that? I love you. Thank you. I love you more.
So what? Okay, what is wrong with wanting to be spoiled? Because I feel like no tea, no shade. That's mine, bitch.
And
I feel
finally
like there's
got
a
to
lot of women out there. I don't want to compare us to white women, but white women have the luxury of being spoiled by their men, and it's not looked at as you're asking for too much. You're being a gold digger. You can provide just as much as the man. But when black women ask that of their black men, it's seen as you're a gold digger.
It comes
You're
off as
asking for too much.
demanding.
You're demanding too much. But it's like, why can't I have the luxury of being spoiled? Why can't I want to be spoiled by a man that loves me? Why am I always be the one to submit to some man and provide him with everything he needs? Why can't I also be spoiled and be catered to?
There's a difference. You have to know how to manage what you're being presented to. Ladies, we have to bring something else to the table. When you're presented with more than you
I
can
bring
concern yourself.
me, get mine, back mine, go hard, looking for another.
I got a comment for that spoiled
Boy,
shit.
stop.
I
I got a comment. I'm gonna go back to splitting.
That was hot.
Don't interrupt. Going back to splitting.
Don't
half and
interrupt.
half.
Roll.
So y'all both saving because y'all splitting the bills. Spoil me with your savings. Why can't we split bills and still split bills and still spoil each other?
Wow.
Like
Double spoiled. That's
the money that we're saving ain't just gotta be for
opened a
nest
whole
egg.
new
It
avenue
just can
for me.
be
That's rude.
money that we're saving can be spent on each other. I mean, you ain't gotta spend the whole shit on them,
Actually, your
but
savings.
you know, you can
depending on
spoil
me.
each other with that. Why can't that? Why can't that happen?
I'm just saying, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to spoil you in the same way. If I don't make as much as, I'm just saying, if I don't make as much as you, you make more. I'm talking about because I want to strive for a man that's making more than I do.
I'm not looking for a reciprocation of how I spoil you, bitch. I might take you out and do you big. We might go to a yacht or something like that. Bitch, you could just take me out to the movie.
I'm trying to catch it for
You could just buy me a sweatshirt I like. You could just buy me a pair of shoes. Like, you don't have to spoil me the way I spoil you, but the way, if you're taking care of your man, the way that you spend money on them, they consider that spoiling. This bitch just bought me a sack with some Rillos and my favorite snacks from the Dollar Tree. This bitch just bought me my favorite shoes that I've been looking for. This bitch just bought me a hoodie. Like, that's fine. And because he makes more, he might spoil you even more because he might get you some name brand shit. He might get you the Louis and the Coach and the all that.
Baby, my bag is Coach. And
But don't try to meet my spoil. Just know how to take care of me. Shit. It's the small things.
And it doesn't take everything at once. I think that
I don't
people
think
think that the magic carpet's going to roll up and
Yeah.
someone's going to come with like $15,000, $25,000 and not have a job and then get a job magically. It's not how life works, baby. It takes a process. It takes time. It takes energy and effort. That's the tea. catch it outside. T is time. E is energy. E is effort. Catch your T.
Boom.
Catch it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Did I give it to him?
You gave it to him, bitch. Whew.
I need to get that out.
Okay, welcome, blah, blah, blah. Hey, y'all.
Really down.
Just a subscriber. I love y'all talks. I'm glad you're a subscriber, and I'm glad that you're here, little Bella. We welcome you.
I'll be around more often, but I gotta learn how to talk on
We
camera.
welcome you. We welcome to Mandavi Live.
I thought you were gonna say that.
We're going back to the basics and spilling all this tea.
Okay.
Okay. Kingdom of Queens said Hydra cannot afford the lifestyle, so shade is the receipt they serving.
Oh, can't afford me, bitch. You can't.
Okay. Being spoiled is different than providing.
Period.
You can provide for me, but I expect you to also spoil me. I want extra.
Okay, but you can't expect me to pay all the bills and bitch still spoil you. Like, and still
Wait a
spoil
minute.
you.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
spoiling you by paying all these bills and you ain't gotta pay nothing.
Paying the bills is the bare minimum.
It's not the. Oh hell
Let's discuss it, because it's a
You
major
think I'm
fact.
supposed to pay all the bills, all the rent, and still spoil you and take you on dates and buy you something?
This is my thing. You don't have to be attracted to us. Second.
And I'm not. Period.
Well, boom like an
It's a
808.
word.
Hell no.
Boom like an 808.
Does it look like I'm missing a check?
Bitch, regardless if you have ain't no text being missed. Because if you got it, you know.
so easy.
Going with the comments.
Okay, oh my gosh, I miss Star so much. I do too. I'm so mad that they cut it quick. I'm so mad that we never got our 2-hour movie that we supposed to get to wrap everything
We
up.
didn't even get a finale.
I'm still waiting on that.
There wasn't even a part 2. What do you mean?
Okay, snakeskin filling those drinks. They say call it 2 out, girl.
That bitch clean shakes.
No splitting bills or you gonna get a split personality. But you have to go for what you're accustomed to. Take care of me. I'm sweet and hot for you. Boom. Boom.
She's a hot toddy.
Icy cold.
She's a hot. Watch out for the hot toddies, baby.
toddies.
Baby.
Watch out for the hot toddies.
Them Bloody Marys came back.
Okay.
Me and Kayla can definitely date. I agree.
There's
Thank
that.
you. Like,
Baby,
period.
say.
Just a
Sean Richards. Hi, Sean Richards. I
Hi,
see
Sean
you.
Richards.
See you with them eyes.
Hi,
Them
Sean.
eyes.
Why are we those bitches? Oh my god. That was perfect.
When you got all that saved money.
Thank you.
And
When
I'm
you
gonna
think
use
I'm
my
supposed to-
saved money to spoil you.
Baby, when
Bitch,
you have a bank
please.
account and a chime
Look,
account.
if I
different
have
thing.
money, I'm gonna spoil my nigga. I never had the chance to spoil my nigga, so I'm only gonna get spoiled. I'm only gonna spoil you if I'm getting spoiled. If you're gonna go out of your way to have nice dates for me, I'm gonna go out of my way to.
I'm not having a nice
provide
date for you because, bitch, when you come home at night, the lights is on, the bills is paid for. And
that is a bare minimum requirement for you marrying and dating.
But here's my thing: if I'm gonna do that, then bitch, I don't really need you.
That's not even included in
Then you don't need me.
I can
Bye.
spoil myself. At that
Bye,
point,
Lance.
like,
Why do you
Bye,
need?
Lance.
Why do you need the American mentality to need me?
I don't know,
I'm a
but-
bitch.
This is a great to disagree comment.
It's,
Keep going.
no, listen, because it's funny in the
It's
fact
fine.
because of the rules of patriarchy. Because men had set up these standards to protect and provide for women because they make so much money. Because back in the day, women did not make as much money, or they could not hold certain jobs for them to be able to live by themselves and hold the amount of money. They couldn't hold property, they couldn't hold bank accounts, they couldn't hold all this stuff. So men had literally set this example of having to provide for women. And women now ask in the 21st century, hey, look, bitch, I'm still living, I want you to provide for me. They're like, oh, well, I feel like I shouldn't have to do this because now you're an independent woman. I don't need to do that. I need to do that. Like, so you're getting mad at the standard that you set for yourself and other men having to protect and provide. So now you're getting mad at the standard because now we're holding you to it. You can't provide that. Yet you want the woman who wants to wait on you. You want the woman who wants to spoil you. You want the woman that wants to cater to you. Yet you're not going to provide the same things that you set up for the standard for men to be able to do.
Did they set up the standard?
Did you
or
read
did-
it? That's great.
As a society of
Society sets the
patriarchy, as
standard.
far as
Not
men
alone.
being in power and holding majority power in this country and in this world, that's what patriarchy set up.
So you meet
for
that
men
man
to do.
that's woke and he don't live by that patriarchy.
Then girl, bye. Because if you're not helping provide no rent, you ain't provide no bills.
He's helping you provide, but bitch, you gotta pay
Look,
something.
okay, but like I said, because I live by, like I said, I live by a joint account. I live by the joint account, like I said. I don't want to pay everything. If we can have, you have a bill.
Everybody asks you to pay.
Listen. I'll say this. For me. You have your account. I have my account. You put in 75. I'll put in 20 for a joint account. How about that? And we can call it quits. But I just want you to put a majority.
75-25.
For me, you put in 75. I'll put in 25. How about that?
Fine.
That sounds cute.
That's fine, but as long
It's
as you're
fine.
putting in something and you're not just saving all your money for yourself.
I just remember I said I wasn't doing 50-50. That's what I said. I'm
I
not
said
doing
75-25 earlier, and you said no,
Oh, you
bitch,
did?
everything. You said he got to pay everything.
Oh, well, I meant 75-20. I can do 75-25. I'm not doing 50-50.
We wouldn't even had this long ass conversation. She would have heard what the fuck I said earlier.
I felt sick. Because I'm like I said, I'm not paying half nothing. If I'm paying half something, you're getting half of something, and you're getting half of what I'm. Because like I said, I'm putting in just as much effort. I'm putting in just as much business. I'm putting in time, as much energy. I'm not gonna come home paying half of everything, and you expect me to rub your feet, cook you dinner,
Fuck
give
you
you
on
a
that day.
massage, fuck you till you go to sleep, wake up in the morning,
Suck
make
you
you some
up.
eggs. So
I'm there.
I'm not doing that for a motherfucker, and you're my roommate.
But if you're paying,
So
but if you're paying half, he's doing the same thing for you. He's rubbing your feet.
So
He's fucking you to sleep. He's waking up and cooking you breakfast. He's cooking you dinner. That's what I'm saying. Everything is half and half, not just the bills. Like,
We
bitch.
still talking about
Basic
that.
creamer. Half and
Yes.
half.
Cause
Half
she
and half
said
like the
that.
creamer.
Creamer. Half and half. She got us out here talking about creamer.
Okay, come on. Okay, we gotta keep
Comments.
going. That's why I'm trying to get my life together. I gotta take care of my person. I currently only have, budget money. I heard that bitch living on a budget,
Live
balling
on a budget always, no matter how much money you got. Always
If
live
you
on a
paid
budget.
all the bills, you already spoiled, heifer. It's not spoiled.
Thank you.
That's not spoiled if that's the standard for your relationship.
Baby.
If that's the standard, if that's the bare minimum for you getting in the door and living with me to help me, that's the bare minimum, bitch. That's not being spoiled. That's what requires you bringing to the table to be in a relationship with a person.
No, that's your standard, and you just find that man that's
And
willing
if
to
you
do that.
want me, you better come, because that's the bare minimum of you coming to me. You're not going to come to me saying, hey, I'll pay all your bills,
She wants
and we're
to
getting
talk.
married, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so spoiled. Ooh, I'm living in a lavish because you're just paying all the bills. Because regardless
Bitch,
if
you better feel that way.
regardless if you're her or not, I would have paid all my bills. So that's not a spoil. That's not being spoiled.
But you have the luxury to not pay all of your bills or any bills at all and save every paycheck
and
that
I
comes
got
to
us
you.
covered one
And
shit
that's
for
a
food.
luxury.
And I got shit fucked up. If you come on.
Please.
Little Bella just laughing. Andrea, that chest sitting. Oh,
I've been trying to tell you, baby. I'm talking about sis can't pop for the gods.
I'm gonna make that shit bounce like an 808.
She's sick with the trap.
Okay, Kate.
I love
Ooh,
it.
KTK336. Woo. A lot of times effort is not respected. Instead, you're expected to ball out every season.
When you can
Every
afford
time.
it, it's just a season.
You are like, take me out to dinner. Let's go out. Let's go out. And then when we go out, bitch, you don't want to go to Red Lobster. You want to go to Ocean
Denny's.
Drive or something.
Why can't I
No.
have my surf and turf?
Bitch, cook a surf and turf at home.
And if I'm cooking the surf and turf at home, baby, just know you paying for it. You want the surf and turf, bitch?
With your broke ass food stamps. Shit.
But I want the surf and the
If I'm in a marriage and we have and I have and bitch and I qualify for food stamps, girl.
No.
If I'm in a
Don't say that.
When she pulls it
then
together.
somebody's not being
No.
financially literate in the relationship, girl. No shade.
At this point, I believe what's being said. At this point, if you don't know
I
what
got
a
you.
financial establishment is, you don't need to be in a relationship with
There
me.
you go. And like I said, that may be a contribution in the marriage. Is the
Thank
food
you. You might have said
stamps.
paying all the bills is a bare minimum. Question mark. No. No. Paying all the bills
That
is
sounds like a
everything.
1920s
I
standard of
think you get
living.
the D. Baby, you can get the D apparently. And then
Y'all are funny, Sean.
because I'm sorry. No fact.
Paying all the bills is bare minimum. Girl, paying all the bills is the bare minimum if that's what you require in the relationship. That is if that's what you require to
You
be.
require.
Thank you.
Keywords.
If that's what you require to be in the look, if you want to be in a relationship with me, you have to pay all the bills. And that's like I'm saying, that's just the bare minimum. Because that's what you're expecting going into the relationship. Just like if I say, look, I want you to pay all the bills in the relationship, that's the bare minimum to get with me. And you say, well, look, I require sex 4 times out of the week.
6.
I want 5-star meals when I come home.
5.
I want the house spotless, bitch. I want this, I want this, I want that.
It works for me.
And all for you be able to pay the bills. That's what I gotta put up with. And that's what we agreed to. That would be the bare minimum at the underlying of the relationship. Because that's what we set forth for our relationship to be like.
And
if that's not what you want,
your standards can be different.
don't get that
Everyone
type of
has
bitch.
different standards, but high standards should remain in the place they are placed. High, not low.
Exactly. Don't look at somebody's standards of low. If you look at somebody's standards of low, and that's what you should not be providing, you want something better, then find you something better.
So if we go, okay, let's say,
Then find you something.
if my nigga's paying all the bills and we go out to eat, I'm paying for the meal.
Basically.
If we go somewhere, we see something like a couch that we want, I'm paying for the couch.
That's
if we go somewhere and say we
Or
want a
dip
new
into that
bed,
and dip
I'm
that.
paying for the new bed. Like if you got all the bills, like at least let me feel like I'm doing something. Because at this point, for me, I don't feel like I'm doing anything in a relationship. I'm not contributing to this relationship at all.
You shouldn't feel.
If I'm not paying for shit, like I don't feel like I'm really contributing. It's just I don't know. You
hold shit down now? Because like I said, look.
You have to.
Okay, because I don't want to put it like me and Kendall because we're brothers and sisters, but I'm just saying. I don't want to say it's kind of like. What was I going to say? Domestic a little bit. Like I'm saying, you give me the money, I pay the bills. You give half the money, I put my half the money, I pay the bill, like the shit like that, bitch. You provide the food stamps, I might cook some food.
Mm-hmm.
Should you provide something, I'll give you something. You bring something to the table, I will give you something out of it. You're paying all the bills, bitch, then I'll get the go-tos, I'll provide you a meal, bitch. You come home, bitch, you give me money for the bills, shit like that, then bitch, I'll deck out the house. I'll decorate the house
for the decor, and you deck out I'll deck out the house if I gotta give you the money.
Right. But if you don't have that sense of decoration,
bitch, no, fuck that. I'm paying for it. I'm just gonna look how I want it to look in this bitch.
The interior.
And if you're that person that you require, then pay the bitch, and you be like, okay, look, you want this house look the way it look.
You should be paying. You buy the furniture in the house. If I'm paying all the bills, at least furnish this bitch. It's a one-time fucking payment.
Will Skater, Andrea can get the D. Andrea, the D equals direct deposit. Cash App is Andrea Mandavi. It is.
Mine is Queen Chess 32.
Okay, y'all. So I thought we wrapped up this chapter in this situation. But bitch, we went good. We went good. Bitch, we supposed to be going out. It's 11:55. Girl.
It's midnight. We might get pulled over. Midnight. I'm the baddest bitch. This is here for all the things of the baddest bitch representation.
Yes. Listen, if I dated Andrea or Kaylin, I wouldn't mind paying whatever if I had. Because personality and mental, y'all are fulfilling. Aww.
Thank you.
So I fuck with you.
That was everything.
Fuck with you for real.
Okay, so my last topic, just to conclude, I just want to talk about queer friendships.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, just how important they are to people. Because, like, have fun, y'all. Keep them standards high. Always.
Consistency. Consistency. As goofy as I want to be. Consistency. That's why I pulled that.
You have high standards.
I don't know anything less than that.
Because I don't know about queer friendships, but how relationships are just important in the queer community. Because, like I said, I've known her since I was in
everything
preschool.
I have the
picture.
I found the picture.
Oh, the preschool picture. Yes. Please bring it. I loved it. But then when I went to middle school, I did not like this bitch. And then I got to high school. And I liked her.
After 9th grade. But it was beautiful. We'll get into the teas later after I've established what my relationship's going to be. Because I'm pettier than life. But...
Yes, I just feel like as far as people, like, you really need those queer relationships and friendships.
You need that.
Amongst you, like,
strong.
What do you think? Do you feel like as a queer person that you need queer relationships, or do you think you could survive off of just being in friendships with straight people, cishet people?
Or do you think I would need somebody? I would need somebody like myself. I would need somebody I can actually talk to, and people that actually understand me. You can listen to me at all times, but if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then we're not really gonna relate too strong. It's not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having straight friends, but
correlations are correlations.
I'm gonna need some of my people, my chosen family around me. Period.
Right. We don't F with everybody because everybody didn't F with us from the get go, so we don't really. We don't F with everybody because everybody didn't really F with us from the get go. Let alone your exposure to Caitlyn Jenner before these things were established, because these are not things.
Bitch, because I was trans before Caitlyn Jenner.
Again. Trans could even spell.
Bitch, I've been trans talking to Caitlyn Jenner, bitch.
Caitlyn Jenner couldn't even buy the booze before this bitch was popping out the pussy. I could not with you bitches coming for our lives.
Him and orange.
But yeah,
orange juice.
Do you feel like your life has benefited from having relationships with other trans women and gay men as far as, you know, just like
I think
being
I've
part of
learned
that?
more about human mentality now that I've dealt with more um, relative people to my lifestyle. But I do feel less human because now I see people on a level of less than human already.
Mm.
Come on.
Alright.
I
That was
like that. It was
rude.
good.
That was
A word
rude.
for you all. So I want to know, how do y'all feel like, if you're straight on here or if you're queer, how do you feel like your relationships with queer people have benefited you, or have they made things for the worse? Have they made things for the worse or better? I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. I know it was very deep. You guys have a good one. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, cause I just feel like queer relationships are
Woman
different than our
does.
relationships. Even with straight people, because I feel like they can give you that outlook and that perception that, like, other straight men or straight women aren't going to give you, because they don't have that mindset. They don't have that
The
other view.
idealism, right? It's definitely
Because
like
straight
a
people,
mindset.
no tea, no shade to the cis fat people in here, but y'all don't have a certain view. As queer people do, I feel like queer people have like a broadened view of the world,
Right. You have
because
a-
we experience a different
Right.
range of emotion. We experience
Open-minded.
yes, no open-mindedness that you guys aren't technically allowed to follow.
Right.
Yeah.
Your knowledge base.
So your
instead of
mind is
just
close
base.
to that shit. Like, it's not
Right.
really, it's not, you're not experiencing everything we're experiencing. I mean, it's okay to experience it and you're not gay. Like, it's okay to get yourself knowledge
Yes.
on what's going on in the
Yes.
world without being gay.
Their
But you
tea
guys
is
are
just
so
saying.
like still closed-minded and y'all don't open your mind to that new lifestyle.
Right.
Y'all just stay there and y'all don't really grow
Stagnant.
as a person.
Why be stagnant? What's your
Exactly.
purpose? Why sit still? What are you doing? Sitting.
I
still?
need my LGBT relationship. It's a different understanding and level of progress to life. It definitely is, which is like, even when I was just hanging out with cis women, it was just a lot different. Like me hang out with my cis girlfriends is a lot different than hanging out with Vicky, because like we just get each other on such a level because of the fact that we're both trans women, and because of him, he's gay as fuck. No tea, no shade, but he just has a different outlook on shit.
With the statement, I can't.
Imani, what's the question? LOL. The question is, do you?
Because the tea is her tea is spilled. She can't even have tea. She lost the E. She lost the effort. It's tea. It's time and energy at this point.
Bitch, I'm not gonna play with you. Imani said, what's the question? The question is, do you feel like you have benefited from having queer relationships with people, as far as like friendships or relationships in general? Do you feel like they benefited you in any way, or do you feel like you've learned from them? Do you feel like you are more open to things now that you have experienced like the queer life and having queer friends?
Damn.
You go.
That's
I'm
not the question,
here for
not the questions.
Okay.
All that's wrapped up in one.
That was a long ass question.
I was just trying to elaborate.
These are a lot of comments.
I was just trying to elaborate.
Oh, shit.
I reached the conclusion I'm only a little bit gay.
Oh.
Can you elaborate that? Tell me what you mean.
Who is Sean Richards? Give me my Drewski.
So what do you mean by that?
What is a little bit gay?
Drea, put the wine down. Shut up, wait, because you wanted to go drunk bowling. I don't want to hear it. You were trying to go drunk bowling way.
Your side sauce for gay, sis. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Oh, but wait, look, as a straight person,
Screaming.
I'm sorry, well, y'all should have fucked up. You bitches would cackle, and you over here
I went to a
all on the live, bitch. I gotta yell to be heard, ho. I don't care, let them all here.
It's a mess over here right now.
It's so funny on the video, too.
Oh, but look, wait, I want to know.
Oh, shit.
Do you feel like you benefited from having queer friends? Because you're a straight man, and you have lots of queer friends. Do you feel like your mind has broadened, or the fact that you just have a different expansion on life because of the fact that you have queer friends? Because I want to know that as a straight person. I've always wanted to know, like, as like a straight person, do you feel like you've been affected by queer people? Do you feel like you affect people?
Hell yeah.
How?
I
Oh,
have straight
shit.
friends.
It's
That's
so
like, I'm not gonna mention his name on here, but you know.
Go ahead, talk about it.
My other friend, like, I feel like I've opened his mind to a lot of shit that he wouldn't have experienced if we wasn't as friends as close as friends as we are. So, yeah, I do feel like I affected that.
What about you? Do you feel, okay, you being friends with straight men, or straight women? Do you feel like you've broadened their horizons to certain aspects?
I'll give you a 3-month span. These hoes could never. First off. Second off, these hoes could never. I have a bitch at work that tried me. First 3 weeks in.
Whoa.
I have a whole name tag with a definition to the name, to a character to the name, let alone a personalized gift from a resident to the name. This hoe couldn't figure out what my pronoun was. So I said, well, here's my whole thing. I'm going to give you the pronoun one more time and expect you to use it upon return. She couldn't do it. So I ran off. I went off. I gave them everything. In
As you
29
should've.
seconds. Went to the hospital. I had a toothache. Got tooth removed. Got the bitch removed. How do you get a bitch removed in the hospital? Me. No time. Why? Because get gone. What am I doing? What's going on?
Go to
Better have her sit down.
Lay down. Park it.
She doing too
Honestly,
much.
slay. Honestly, I can't
Just
even
comments.
I feel that. Like you gotta gather bitches
You have
together.
to understand. You have to know what you're presenting and know what's represented, and have no question about it. You cannot doubt yourself being who you
can't.
are.
Not at all.
What's the point? Who's doubting you but you? That makes no sense.
That part. All right.
I'm finna slide out this picture.
Why?
Wrap it up.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
Bye.
Okay, what's the question?
Love
Okay,
y'all, but-
I've came out as pansexual during quarantine, but only to my internet peeps. Ever since I've been claiming pan, and I'm not as into the L of the LGBTQ as I once was. However, I'm more myself and unapologetic.
Amen.
As you should be, bitch. I'm proud of you.
Always.
Always be proud of the fact that you don't have to
You are
subscribe to
who
a
you
certain
are. Yes.
What's the subscription?
It's like that. Like,
Imani, I gotcha, LMAO. But yeah, having people that understand you is easier. I don't really talk to my friends from back home about my relationships too much.
Yeah, because they're all
They're in their
close-minded
own.
and they're not open-minded.
Very much
at all.
homophobe.
They're the
You know
same
how they
people.
They're
Just because they haven't
close-minded.
left doesn't mean they're not a representation of their parents or that they're of.
And like I said, yeah, they'll listen to you, but they're not really going to understand and be able to respond.
You
like
have an
you need
understanding
them to
here.
respond.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, you're
We
not
were
gonna
here
give it to
for
me
it.
like I need to.
Can't be worried.
Very much so. Way. It's definitely been a benefit. I've learned that certain words and actions are not only hurtful, but to my friends that are LGBT, but are highly toxic. That's not something I could have learned back home.
Triggers.
Amen.
Amen.
Look
Because
at that horizon.
Understand differences.
I've definitely talked to a few people and they've said certain things, and I'm like, no.
Let's
You
get
can't
it.
say that, or that's not how to put this. Like, if I'll talk to my cis girlfriends and they'll be like, I'll talk to them about some guy that I met, and I'm like, oh my god, so is he gay? And I'm like, girl,
We tried that.
that's not how that works.
But who are you?
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
That's not how that works.
Stop.
All right, Imani said, I have my certain friends, y'all, LOL. I know I can relate. I low-key wonder if being judged when I'm talked about from back home or about,
What's a judgment? If it's
I
not-
wonder if I'm being judged when I talk to people from back home about it, so I usually don't.
Of course you are.
You
Because if
probably
think
are
about it-
being judged.
If you think about it, you already know it. Why would you even question that, honey? You know better. You know better because that's why
Yeah.
they can know less.
Bitch, I look good.
You are sickening, daughter. Slang. Titties
Sorry.
are sitting, aka.
Okay. But yes, you really got to think. But that's why she's literally the only person from like back in my hometown that I talk to because I know
Baby, I was here for lactation. What do you mean?
I don't got the time. Okay, lactation, girl.
I can't. I fucking can't.
Starbirdie,
No.
my queer friends are absolutely different from my straight friends.
Mhm.
Some of my straight friends don't know how to even comment when I'm talking about girls, and my queer friends be for the tea. So I pick and choose when and where I have those combos. And that's exactly why I don't have a lot of straight friends or cishet friends.
They end up being money.
They're not going to be able to relate to me on a certain level, and they're always going to be limited. And if they're not willing to learn, then shit, like I said,
It's pointless.
Treo, he's a friend.
Mhm.
But I know there's certain shit I'm not going to talk to him about because it might make him uncomfortable.
Right.
Or because the fact that he's
And
not going to
gonna listen
understand.
to it,
And he's going to be like, I don't want to hear about that.
What's
If you
the-
don't want to hear about a part of my life, you're my friend, then
Are you really?
are you really friends with that person? If you can only tolerate a part of someone and not the whole thing.
Is that a toxic behavior idea?
Alright, so I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes to comment about some shit y'all want to talk about real quick. Because after that, we're going to wrap it up because I'm going to the club.
I gotta repeat. I guess. Honestly, not really.
So
Fire.
good.
Oh my god, that song. Oh my god, that song. We have to
Okay,
listen
because
again.
I'm glad y'all definitely tuned in. I'm really glad y'all tuned in because this was
What
a
did
good
we get?
conversation.
Did we get
It was
more
a great
things?
conversation.
Okay.
This was great. I didn't think it was going to go like this, but it went great.
It was fabulous. I loved
Yeah,
it. This
yeah,
was very
yeah.
fun. I'm gonna do better. I'm so sorry, guys.
She saw this one.
Yeah,
Bitch,
this is
love
our
her.
first.
It's my first live, but
She wants to
with,
knock
in
down
like an
live.
actual setting. Instead of
what?
just being like,
That's my friends. I don't like.
You know I just love Thursdays. Don't do that.
the last live I did, I
Oh,
was in a live car. We were going 120 miles an hour in Virginia.
Y'all got it. Y'all getting the vaccine?
No.
I will.
No.
I will.
No.
One more time, I'm
I don't even do the flu shot, let alone this new ass 2-day-old vaccine that everybody's just jumping the gun to get. Bitch, no, fuck you and your vaccine. Keep that for you and your
If Pfizer didn't
people that
work
want to do it.
and Moderna gives Bell palsy, what the fuck do you think the next one's gonna give you? Do you need more trial and error? No.
I
You
would
be
take-
black. Get your melanin.
I would take the vaccine just because of the fact that a lot of people aren't concerned about the long-term effect of catching and getting COVID. They will go out here with no mask on and then be like, oh, well, shit, I'm going to recover. There's a 98 or 95% chance I'm going to live. I'll take it. But, like, you don't take in consideration the long-term effects of COVID. Yet you're so worried about this effects of this vaccine. So it's like, girl, you might as well take the fucking vaccine if you're just not worried about the long-term effect of COVID either. You might get a respiratory infection that stays in your system and make it dormant for, 5 years. Then it comes up when you're 65 and fucks you up. Yet you don't know. Yet you don't want to take the vaccine that can help lower your chances of long-term effects.
Possibly.
That's all I got to say. I would rather take the vaccine and have a slimmer chance of having detrimental effects than going out and exposing myself and getting those effects and not knowing what it's going to do to me.
Right.
That's just me, though.
8 years CNA not going. So.
Did you ever talk about sports in the trans topic? Kayla Mama tried to say we should get it.
No. Tell mama no.
No,
Tell
ma'am.
Miss Tisa
Do
go
one
get
research,
it.
find out which one of the versions
Tell
it is.
mama not to go get
We
shit.
don't want that Johnson Johnson.
There's no
Leave that shit
Johnson
alone.
Johnson, there's no Pfizer, there's no Moderna.
Because really the vaccine is for people that are old, not old, but like they're more
80 and
eligible
up.
to get it. Like
80 and up, 75 and up, honestly.
their immune system is fucked up or something like that.
Oh, and Birdie, we did kind of touch base on,
Heart conditions.
not tonight, the topic, but the trans and athletic ban.
Okay, what?
I just feel like that,
We have to be given an obstacle to succeed through.
I
So
don't,
at this
because
point-
I don't think that trans women in high school or college should compete unless you're going to regulate a certain amount for all people across the board. Because, like I said, no one has a problem with trans athletes unless trans women or trans men are beating out the opposite sex.
Winning.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
the same gender that they're signing as.
Whenever
As long as they
it's
getting their
substantial
ass whooped, it's
background.
cool.
Like, if trans people are getting their ass whooped this entire time, then no one's gonna judge, no one's gonna criticize it. But once trans men and trans women, trans
Start
men and women
winning.
winning, that's when it becomes an issue.
And you're winning.
So you just want it to be more like equally spread across the board.
Yeah.
Pretty
See, my
much.
fuck
Because I don't wanna-
I mean, if Tyra Banks can have a show for 10 seasons.
I feel like there should be a whole, what's it called? Like where everyone can
Where
be.
is this like a whole?
So you want
I
men
feel-
and
I
women
feel
to
like
fight each other, like
I feel like
wrestling
we
wise?
should
I mean,
have
look,
that as well.
I said no, because not in wrestling. Because wrestling is different. Because wrestling even has weight classes in between different men.
Even basketball, you want co-ed basketball team?
You know.
I'm just saying that somebody I feel like everybody should be like I said, track. Because there's some cis women who could dust a cis man, and there's some trans women who could dust both their ass, or one or the other, or can get dusted by one or the other.
Right.
So I'm just saying I feel like that like maybe this one's because there's not enough trans athletes as far as like because I don't know a lot of trans girls are just like let me go get strong and compete.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's not even enough people for there to be any
At this point-
worry about it.
And it's
Really not.
it's an interesting thought to have because it's something that we don't consider as, I guess, your ordinary traditional trans women because there's not even an ordinary traditional trans women lifestyle. There is us. She is who she is, and I am who I am. The differences are we slay consistently.
Boo.
That's all we have. That's all we have.
Wade said y'all are averaging 50 downloads an episode now.
Basically.
Yes. Hey.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Cheers.
sipping with siblings. I'm glad we're contributing to the network, the Ways
Sickening.
World Network.
Yes,
Sickening.
we'll try to be more consistent.
We're gonna come out with one next week.
I'll try to make more trips, guys. I do work a lot, but I will do the best I can.
You should.
She got quit.
Imani said I ain't got your flu shot. I'm good.
Come on,
I
Yanni.
don't do
It's
shots
influenza
either.
A or we couldn't touch you.
I love how Vicky philosophic on the side. She really be philosophic on the side.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm working on my rhetoric. I'm doing the best I can.
That's better, Vic.
It took me a minute to get it too. The first live, I was like, I
I
don't
bet
like
she's
this,
doing
but-
too much.
All right, girls. Well,
They come see me.
it's been that 5
Baby,
minutes,
bring the title.
and I want y'all to tune in every week. I'm
Catch
gonna
us
try
at
to-
the bar, maybe. Maybe you guys could
We're not
actually
gonna do
come.
that.
We're gonna do that next.
I'm gonna be live next week. Like I said, either check Tuesday or check Thursday.
Tuesday
I
and
don't know which
Thursday.
day. It's one of the days. Just
She'll
check one of the days
call.
around
She doesn't-
10.
I don't come.
Between 10 and 10:30, Tuesday or Thursday, girl. It's gonna be one of the days next week. I'm in some. So. And y'all, I really hope y'all listen to the Ways World podcast. Listen to the Shani Show. Listen to Sipping with Siblings.
Shout out to all of them at the Ways World.
And shout out to everybody.
Maybe we'll watch TVT with me.
Shout out to Miss Vicky. I'll put everybody's shit down in the comments so we can follow Vicky. Do you want them to follow your
that's
Instagram?
fine.
Your
We're gonna work on the Instagram and YouTube.
Instagram.
I have probably a month and a half for more of an A cup into a B cup, guys. So we'll see them.
Follow her transition. Get into it.
Thank
Get
you.
into her new transition, baby.
I'm
Get into
sickening.
it.
Faces coming soon. Body is obviously beat. If you ask for things.
Hey.
I have much to say. Thank you.
But all right, y'all. I really appreciate you guys coming for another episode of the Mandavi Lives. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Say goodbye, Vicky.
Bye, everyone. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Super support for Drea. She's everything in life.
Yes.
Good
I
night,
try
Kim
to
the
be-
Queen.
Bye, Shani. Bye, Imani. Bye,
Bye, Wade.
everybody. We
Bye,
love
Bonnie.
you all. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
For the